then instead of be Flush Man, you need to be Flash Man.
No, that's not what you said. You just said Flash Man fucking up, I thought.
No, I said something.
No, he said the way you take pictures, you need to be.
Flash Man.
You replace that U with an A.
Listen, man.
Flash Man is lonely at the
top. Yo, listen, man. When I'm dressed up and I'm feeling good, let that thing flash. And I need copies of every picture. That's the life.
We know. And he'll be on you too until goddamn you get copies.
Look,
you send them to me. Send me that.
You send that yet? Yo, all day. If you don't know, ladies and gentlemen, this is Brothers Talking Shit Podcast, episode 127. And if you don't know, it's a damn shame. At the 127 episodes, who I am the Flash Man / the Flush Man, also known as, also calling you broads. We definitely gonna be addressing some broader shit tonight. Still your Huckleberry. What else am I? I'm something else I can't think of right now. My bad, y'all. I'm a little off.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Rel, aka Iceberg Shorty, aka the King of Controversial Comments. I said what I said. I'm at where I'm at, and I'm fresh off of y'all. I mean, you dig?
It's your boy Jay, Big Belly Rude Boy 2 times, Mr. Young Gifted in Black, and I'm ready.
AKA the Great Annihilator.
Go ahead, cool.
No, it's JB. What JB?
Go,
all right.
Let me engineer.
You right.
And produce. You a Mike, all right?
You right.
You know what I'm saying?
We in here. It's your guy, Cool Mike, AKA Dr. Mike, BKA the People's Podiatrist, also known as your favorite foot doctor. And we coming to you because we're a collective of some earth shakers, some 40-acre takers, some generational curse breakers. We are the prophetic podcast because we be knowing, we be telling y'all, and we just some brothers talking
with your cool ass.
Air.
Okay, do not adjust your screen. We have the infamous Dre, the Hood ESPN, my guy. Dre, what's good?
What's going on, y'all? What's going on?
It's Dre Day early. Juice is missing in action right now. This is not a Juice will be back. This is my guy Dre coming in. He rocked with the podcast heavy, and he wanted to mix. He wanted to get in the mix with the fellas. So that's what we doing here tonight.
I'm not here to replace nobody. I'm just here repping Brooklyn, giving the Empire State of Mind. That's all.
Yo, he definitely told me he knew all y'all notes though. He told me he know everybody parts on the song. He know all y'all shit, so he can come in anytime. He know all the moves, all the steps, so we can just keep this shit moving. No issue.
Can we ask them who had the better verse on Bam from TV just to make sure?
Oh, listen. I was at work the day y'all dropped that episode. And I'm at work. I'm in my room. I'm in the room cleaning because I do environmental work. And I know the patient that was on the other side of the room was looking at me like I was crazy because I'm agreeing with y'all, but I'm also disagreeing. Big Pun had the best verse. Come on,
my man. I appreciate that. Here we go.
Y'all motherfuckers talked before this goddamn.
No, we did. Yeah, we did.
No, bro. I'm gonna give you my order. I'm gonna give you my order.
Okay.
Pun had the best verse by far. Nature, I honestly think Nature had the second best verse in my opinion. I think Nature had the second verse. Nori is last. Nori bugging. Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know why Nori would think he had the best verse, but I guess he's supposed to feel that way because it was his joint. But nah, nigga, nah. You had the least best verse. So for me, I would say Pun, Nature. Then I would go with obviously Styles and Kiss, Cam, and then Nori.
All right, so we got a different opinion though, so I appreciate that. Even though my favorite verse, of course, is Jada and Styles back to back. You can't beat that.
Yeah. When they do that back to back shit, can't nobody fuck with them.
Well, y'all gonna be listening to this tomorrow, which would be Tuesday, and today is Monday, which is Dr. Martin Luther King Day. So I wanted to take a second we can do real quick, just how we feel about, just the memory of or remembering Dr. King. I'm gonna go first. I honestly find myself in a state, in a thought process today of just wondering, just if Dr. King's watching, how does he feel about present day situations? Do we feel disappointed that we haven't done enough, or does he feel? Of course, he probably feels that way, but I wonder how he feels about the steps that have been taken. So, in light of his day, that's what crossed my mind. How does he see things, and how, if he's looking down and he's observing things, how does he feel? Does he feel like his work, I don't know. I'm just curious. My mentally is just thinking about how would he feel as far as how things are in 2021.
Why you feel like he would be disappointed? Before I even get into my,
You said why I feel like he would be what? Disappointed?
Yeah.
I mean, we still got a ways to go.
Disappointed in who?
In
Us
50
or white
years,
folks?
maybe the whole thing. I think you don't think it's some. You don't think. I mean, it's white folks. You don't think it's some. We done did some things. Not necessarily. It's some of us that did some things that.
Yeah, but I don't think that would be any different from what was going. Like there was some things that may not. Like you could say that.
At that time, where.
Yeah, like he didn't agree with then.
Right.
Now.
No doubt.
But it's not. It's we didn't create the system in place, so it's like him being like I wouldn't say of course we don't know. But I don't think that he would be disappointed.
I'm not sure. Like, I'm not saying stating the fact. I think he would be. Okay, go ahead.
Well, not in black folk. I don't think he'd be disappointed in black folk.
I don't think he would either.
In my opinion.
I mean, if you qualify the statement, in general, but he absolutely would be disappointed. As a matter of fact, we don't even have to guess or guesstimate, I guess, or have it as conjecture. He has words. There was an interview when he alluded to as much. There was a fear that he conveyed that he in some quote more or less that he was sending his people into a burning building by integration and things of that nature. These came out his words. He also articulated, "Hey, Washington, we're coming for our check." In essence, reparations, right? The economical aspect of the vestige of slavery and all of the fallout from that. He mentioned the land grab that came up post-slavery in the Reconstruction period that spawned these HBCUs like Howard University. Well, they divided land and did that. And when you divide land, you divided wealth. Well, who was left out of that equation, right? And so white people, white wealth was divided up. White institutions, the A&Ms, right? Agriculture and whatever, the A&Es, they were literally given free passes and free swaths of land to build these big, massive schools. Now, this is just a few, generations past. And so King actually articulated this fear. So what happened? Somebody modern day, you put it like, it looks like Black people don't have no neighborhood where we self-sufficient in everything anywhere in the United States. There used to be neighborhoods, right? We're from a place that used to be a self-sustaining neighborhood, from doctors, right, to grocery store. In and of itself, it doesn't exist anymore. So you just got Black people in other people's neighborhoods and stuff like that. And it became this big disjointed thing. So I absolutely believe he would be disappointed in a particular thing. But I mean, how you gonna be disappointed in somebody that built the system to go against you? And then how you gonna blame the people, the victim of the same system? So it's definitely a layered question. But they killed that man flat out. They killed him, changed the message, and then act like it was just like turn the other cheek. And they didn't like him in his life, and people pretend they liked him in his death. So I mean,
I don't even know why we got a picture of a motherfucker that's dead, right? You know what I'm saying?
Those be the same. Those be the same. Like this is what, like honestly, not to cut you off. Like this is one of the main reasons why. I mean, this day is a blessing. Like I'm glad he was able to get his day. They fought hard to get the MLK Day. I get all that, but just what my man just said about how motherfuckers is, they hated him, but yet these gonna be the same motherfuckers today quoting some of his quotes when you knew damn well you didn't like him. So what you quoting his shit for if you didn't like him? You just doing it because it's a fad. You think it's a trend. Oh, everybody's is posting a quote from Dr. King, so now I got to do it when I really didn't like him. Like, come on, get out of here with the fake shit, yo.
Like
I
you
mean,
can align yourself. You can align yourself with like the baseline principles that are the most easy to align yourself with in regards to supporting what he stood for. But I always like this. Whenever you get around this time, you always recommend, like anyone who's ever seen this movie recently. It was King of the Wilderness, about I want to say 2 years or 3 years old, on HBO. That goes directly on, through those last days leading up to his assassination, and specifically because he started to follow the money, and the money goes to the top. And once he got in those northern, quote unquote, liberal states like your Chicago's and your New Yorks and your Marylands and Jersey, what have you, he noticed the trend was that the level of racism, the systemic and systematic racism that was already, the infrastructure that was there, it wasn't, hey, don't drink out of this water fountain. It was, hey, when you go to this bank, you're not going to be able to get a loan for a business. You're not going to be able to get a loan for a house. Oh yeah, you fought in the war, yes, but we're not going to allow you to establish your own neighborhood. And that goes in, that piggybacks or kind of goes into what Cool was already saying about, when he started talking about the money is when things changed. I think that's when the narrative, or when the powers that be felt an urgency in regards to getting him out of the way. Because you
Jay,
follow the money, it goes to the
yeah.
top. And once you figure out where that money going, you know what I'm saying? He
Big bet.
specifically said when he got to Chicago and he realized that black folks, people who were quote unquote wealthy black folks, couldn't get a loan on a house.
Big
And
Belly. Big Belly. When was that "I Have a Dream" speech in relation to when he died? It was a big difference, but everybody think the "I Have a Dream" speech was like his last hurrah. No, he had changed his mind a few months or years in between when that speech was
absolutely cool.
given
Yep.
and when he actually died. So Jordan's absolutely right. That change in his mind state is what got him killed and what made him kind of knew that he was going to die, and it was kind of time because he's like, man, this turning of a cheek shit, is
Yeah.
And
So
and truly it was, and like, of course he wanted to make sure he's uplifting black folk. But once he realized that the war was really against the poor and the rich, you can't shake up that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't put your nose in that and not feel and not get what ultimately happened. Just like with Malcolm. When Malcolm started talking about unity, things changed. When, you know what I mean? When he was standing forefront in regards to like separating blacks and whites, they had no problem with him. They let him rock off. The minute that he decided otherwise, they had to clap him.
August
Go ahead, Ralph.
23rd was the 1963 was the "I Have a Dream" speech, and he died April 4th of 1968.
Yeah.
5 years.
Oh, yeah, that's some time.
Right.
Oh,
People
yeah.
think it was like, you know what I'm saying?
So
Like it was
5
like right
years
after, like a
along,
month after
man,
that. Right.
you keep getting your cheek slapped. How many
Yep.
you think you're gonna change your mind? I got it.
right. So let's talk about something in totality and kind of think about it, right? I'm gonna tie these couple things together, right? Martin Luther King died. He turned 39 June 15th of 1968, right? He was killed, assassinated, fucking murdered, whatever you want to call it, and whoever you believe in, or whatever you believe in, April 4th of that year, right? A couple months after his 39th birthday. This really started a trend of society getting rid of powerful black men, right? If you fast forward almost a year and a half later, Fred Hampton was 21 years old and murdered in his bed on December 4th of 1969, right? So Martin Luther King died, the Fair Housing Act came into role, and then Fred Hampton, 18 years younger, you know what I'm saying, is like, all right, you know what I'm saying? So now you got these powerful black men that people are listening to. So you just had to get rid of the people that people was listening to. So to harken back to the original question, no, I don't believe society would be the way it is today had they still been alive, because we would have had true leaders and strong people to galvanize around, right? And it would have been on some shit of let's go ahead and get into a different space and have our own communities and doing things. But when you cut the head of the snake off, what else is there, right? And like I said, they look, just think about it. Let's kill 39-year-old Dr. Martin Luther King in April of 68, and let's kill 21-year-old Fred Hampton December 4th of 1969.
Puts us about the modern day. You fuck up a thing like that. Oh, you could throw a little Tupac in there.
Yeah,
who was gonna change himself. You know what I'm saying?
You did.
I mean, not to get off on a tangent, but when you talk about that same thing, I don't even think you could put Biggie in that same space. Tupac had a plan on record to galvanize the jail system, keep it in the black community, use the gangs as protection, and have weekly concerts in major cities throughout the hood. It's on record on YouTube. I'm sure you can find a clip. That is a major thing. He said that at the award show. That is Drake taking his music independently when you think about the big picture or something like that. Mm-hmm. And he wasn't even 25 when he died. I mean, whatever.
You could take it farther and look into 2016, right? So they say this guy had the cure for HIV and AIDS. It's known as Dr. Sebi, right? Mm-hmm. All of a sudden, pneumonia comes along and kills him. But he has the cure for it. So, if they don't want to, figure it out.
You know how they move. I mean, it scares off anybody else who got the nerve to even step up. You see how long it takes for somebody else to step up.
For sure.
Oh, they're going
to lighten up, not to cut you off, to lighten up the room real quick. You said Fred Hampton was killed. What day?
December 4th, 1969, the same day that Hove arrived.
Okay.
The same year too?
Listen, no, it's the same day.
The same day, same month, same year.
I arrived on the day Fred Hampton died. They're being real niggas don't die. We multiply.
Well, we'll help. What Hope say?
Watch the throne.
Them crackers gonna have to kill me, because the more I reveal the real me, right? Like, so he this shit gets deep, man, because he is, like I said before, like the only shot if somebody got at somebody feeling like somebody's real and possibly made it out the whole matrixy part and still lending a hand and reaching back for all that it's worth. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be hard to kill him off and get a hold of his catalog like they've done with literally everybody else. Else.
Y'all cooking today. Okay, let's go. All right, so rest in peace to Dr. Martin Luther King, of course.
Yes.
And Fred Hampton.
Can't
wait to see. God dang, what's the name of the movie, Jordan?
The one that's coming out with
One Night in Miami.
No, that's already out. That's out already.
It's the one with my man from Dark Skin Boy.
Yeah, Daniel. Something in the Black Messiah.
Yeah.
Judas and the Black Messiah.
Ain't that coming to HBO Max?
It is. Everything comes to HBO Max.
Everything go to HBO
Yo,
Max.
If y'all need
Thank you, Warner.
All right. If y'all need that link, get with me. I'm talking about y'all, not the world. You know how we move. All right, so man, when was this? A week and a half ago, almost 2 weeks ago, the Capitol Hill situation happened. We had more information, a lot more arrests going on. We got all kinds of people coming out of the woodwork. The first thing that popped up after we potted last week was key organizers of the Capitol protests. Ali Alexander says he was getting inside help from 3 members of Congress. I mean, we kind of figured that was an inside job already.
Yeah,
right?
It didn't take a rocket scientist to figure that. Stevie Wonder could have saw that shit.
No doubt. We got 5-time Olympic gold medalist. Damn. Khalid Keller was charged Wednesday with participating in the deadly riot. The rioters said they intended to capture and assassinate elected officials. A week and a half, almost 2 weeks later, how are we looking at this situation? How are we feeling about the energy?
Ain't nothing changed, bro.
Yeah, I'm saying nothing really changed.
I mean, we got
it's the same. It's black and white. All right, so as you want to put it. Like,
let me ask you this then: what kind of consequences do you think these guys will end up facing?
Honestly, the one that had his feet on the desk.
He got house arrest, doesn't he? Oh, he
He
don't
got
house arrest
he got house arrest
until
he got house
he
arrest.
go to trial. I thought.
Well, he and they lowered his sentence too. So he was supposed to be in jail, and they lowered it already, and so now he has house arrest.
complexion for the protection.
You know what?
Hey.
It's funny that you say that because my neighbor was talking to me about it this morning, right? And his complexion is not ours. So his thought on it is, if you went into that building, you should be fucking tried, right? Like put on fucking the real and just burnt, right? So I'm like, damn, like he took it that far. I'm like, I feel you took your ass in that building, then you need to be on trial. It ain't no house arrest, it ain't no slap on the wrist. It's you need to be tried. But for these people that they think they're gonna move around, they want to do not flawless until they go to trial. So now they're complaining to so and so because they can't move or you can't go nowhere because you can't fly.
Who they complaining to? The people that let them in the building? What the fuck are they talking about?
Yeah,
I mean, cause even you complaining to, like, how you complain to your congressman or some shit. You complaining to some people that was on your side and in trouble themselves, or some people that like you crazy as fuck, like, and you shouldn't have been in there. I mean, sleep.
Only them people who feel like they're owed some. See, that's a perfect example of why they ran up in that bill. They feel like through all this, you did something wrong. You should be locked up for real. Yet and still, not only are you not locked up, you got the nerve to be upset because you can't fly.
They beat the cop with a flagpole, bro. With a flag.
The one that was stuck in the door, or another one?
Another one on camera. They beating them with the flag laid out. So what is Blue Lives Matter? Or they were mad at Kaepernick. They were beating them they beat a cop with the flag. That's crazy.
So Blue Lives Matter until you have a mega protest. Pretty much what it said. That's what it just stand for.
Talk dirty.
So the inauguration is in 2 days. Do we feel like it's still going? Are we? Is this something going on? How we feel like this is going to play out come Wednesday?
There are more armed servicemen at the Capitol right now than are in Iraq, Afghanistan, and Syria combined. No, I have no worries about what's going on at the Capitol today.
No protection. The protection that they have going around right now, they are literally have people armed. I mean, clothed in uniform and unclothed, walking around. They have caught people.
You mean out of uniform? You don't mean naked, right? I'm just saying.
They did shut down like clothes, bro. They did shut down like people's attendance. There was a lot of like Howard alumni I know that had booked reservations and rooms and stuff to go celebrate Kamala Harris's inauguration, her participation in that. But like they had to cancel that stuff. So, I guess on some level, whoever was participating on that level is disappointed there because of that whole barricade and all of that. I just don't think they're going to be able to pull anything off given that level of security. And I didn't know it was that high, Iceberg.
So if you see somebody naked with guns, they are not there with the good people. Okay,
they got
asshole nigga with a burner.
That shit only happened in Brooklyn, man. Calm down.
They sending cops from New York out there now.
Yeah.
Did y'all see they caught the white boy with the explosives and ammunition on him in Virginia?
Yep.
We're in Virginia.
Like he was
like outside the cat, like Alexander or something.
Alexander.
No, actually, they caught him in DC.
Yeah,
he was from Virginia. They caught him in DC. Yeah, you're right, Jay. But he had ammunition. He had fake credentials, inauguration credentials.
Yeah, he said he didn't know.
He didn't know what.
Yeah, but he had ammunition and he had a fire. He had a gun. Jay, he had a gun.
He had a gun. He had a gun too, and it was loaded. And what his excuse was, he wasn't aware of the gun laws in that state, or the capital. But anybody that lives in Virginia knows that in DC you can't even have a pistol unless you have that piece of paper that's saying you're allowed to carry in there.
Hey,
You
Iceberg.
can't have a pistol in DC unless you basically you gotta be almost a federal employee.
You gotta be in federal to do that.
Hey, Iceberg.
Yeah,
Remember that Dave Chappelle?
ain't no
That day,
citizens with that shit.
remember that Dave Chappelle stand up when man was driving was speeding in the car with he was drunk and Dave was high. He was like, sometimes you gotta race.
Chip.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chip, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know I couldn't do that, officer. Like that shit really works for white people. Like
Yeah.
he's right now. That shit is. I didn't know I couldn't do that. The fuck out of here. It's a good one, isn't it?
You hear one of them
didn't know I
ask for like
couldn't
a
do that.
organic diet or something. One of the high profile arrests.
These motherfuckers is crazy. Yeah, right. He had what he was getting. He was getting what was it, vegetarian or something? What was he?
He said he wasn't gonna eat unless it was organic.
Shit, you'd have been
And
a hungry motherfucker. Listen,
they gave your organic. However, I will say this: how the fuck did he know? What are you gonna check? I was the fucking.
you capped him right up.
If I'm the chef,
No, why do I gotta?
if I'm
No,
the chef,
you
be
in
like,
jail, dog.
yeah,
Why did they hear him out?
It's on-
Right.
yeah.
Right.
No, cool. I'd have like they'd be like, oh, is this organic? Yes.
So let me ask you this:
I don't give a fuck.
Muslim man in jail, and he say he don't, and they give him a bologna sandwich. He say he don't eat pork. They gonna adjust their meal situation for him.
First
Yeah,
they're gonna make,
well,
first of all, they're
no,
gonna
they
make
gonna-
news.
They gonna slide. They gonna slide his fucking tray down
to the,
down to the fucking potatoes.
They're gonna
And
piece him
tell
out
his
and say
ass to shut the
Assalamu
fuck up.
alaikum. They're gonna piece him out, you know what I mean?
they're gonna give the Muslim man a kosher meal the day they give Malcolm X his own day.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, he ain't never
He went
gonna
all
get
the
it.
way to the left, right?
I'm
never
just
gonna
saying.
get it.
I'm just
Bro,
saying.
hey, I don't know if you forgot who the fuck
Bars.
Malcolm is. He ain't gonna never get no fucking day, Jay.
Ever.
I'm just saying.
That's his point.
That's-
That's his point.
That's my
No,
point
I
right
know.
there.
No, I know your point. You were all the way with it.
I had to.
That's funny.
I'm just, you know me.
That's a bar. That's a bar right there.
Hey, did y'all see the video of Buddy asking them nicely could they leave the most sacred like the Senate office? He's like, man, this is a very sacred place. Could you guys please leave? And the dude was like,
When they was in the
it
Capitol?
was the security. Yeah, it was. I think he was security. I don't think he was Capitol Police, but he was being very accommodating to their time, respectively, just going through the motions of asking them, "Hey, would you guys please leave?" And the whole absurdity and all of that shit is what
Did
keeps
y'all-
me.
Hey, wasn't that up top, Dre, with one of the police chiefs that was in charge of the racial profiling or the racial shit in the police task force, had like hundreds of racist posts or some dumb shit.
Yeah, that was
They
out
wild.
here.
They wild. They can't even help themselves. You
No, they
can't
can't.
just shut the fuck up. Like
That's
you
what-
so
yo, Trump-
racist. You got to get
Trump-
online and be racist as the police chief on
That's
the
why they
racial
love
task
Trump.
force.
That's why they love Trump
ridiculous.
so much. Trump opened that fuck. Yo, once they realized like somebody was gonna be supportive of their rhetoric and they could just fucking say whatever they want, and then he would just be like, "Yeah, fellas, fuck them niggas." They were like, "Wait, president? Fuck them niggas? Yes,
Mm-hmm.
fuck them."
Yeah,
That's
what they said
They
out
was
there,
waiting on.
they was screaming, the president invited us here.
Yeah, that's
He
what they
invited
said.
us here.
They was screaming, "Hang Mike Pence!" What the fuck is we talking? Man, they was wild. They put a noose
Yeah.
up in the middle of the joke, and they were like, "Hang Mike Pence, the vice president."
And they
Hang
was
Mike
looking
Pence.
for him. They was seriously
They was
looking
looking
for him.
They was looking. They was looking.
They
for
was
him.
on his top. Like they was on
Also,
They had to hide
also,
the people.
also didn't have a problem with that. That's just
Oh, you didn't?
not a
Yo.
total.
What's that
with
one?
a-
Trigger alert.
Yeah,
Trigger alert.
That's
They
really
were screaming. They
trigger
were screaming
alert.
1776.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Because
tell y'all some real shit.
If Kamala was vice president and they did the same thing and they didn't get arrested like they not, we'd be like, what the fuck is we like?
Listen, let them say that about Kamala. You know how many black women is turning DC, flipping DC the fuck over?
Listen.
It's cold.
They not playing about no Kamala. Stop playing.
Nope, they not. They're not playing when it comes to her. Honestly, I think on some real shit, I honestly think people are hoping that something happened to Biden. Because if something happened to him, guess who falls in line?
We've been saying that for a minute.
Guess who falls in line?
I'm gonna tell y'all some honest shit.
Old, though, too.
I couldn't pick Mike Pence out of a lineup till 2020. Real shit.
I
I couldn't
can't
pick him out of line. I know he look like now. I know the motherfucker like now, but before in
You couldn't pick
2019,
him
I
out
couldn't
of
pick him out of lineup.
You can't pick them out of lineup because they don't lock up old white men.
And if they do,
that got to be spliced up and shared right there. Bro.
And if they do, he committing suicide in his in his cell the next day or some shit.
God.
They ain't watching no more Suicide Watch.
They don't lock up old white men anyway. You're talking about pick up out a lineup. They were like,
they don't got a lineup with 6 white men in it.
Hell no.
Six
Like,
old white men.
Sir, you had a rough night, didn't you? You had a rough night about it, didn't you, sir?
No, we're gonna let you go in there and sleep this off. He tried to kill somebody.
Sleep it off. Man.
Let him out tomorrow.
Sleep it off. Y'all see the one dude they picked up in Tennessee? He put his coat over him, shook his hand. They had a joke about it. They was laughing. I said, man, Cool said they can't even hide it.
They stopped Dylan Roof at the Burger King and he shot the 9 people in the church.
Yeah, they sent that man.
Be surprised.
They gave that man a burger and fries after what he did,
and asked him what he wanted to. What you want? No,
good job, good job there, young man. Good job.
He killed 9 old people. He killed 9 old people, bro. He killed 9 old people.
In a church, where a place you're supposed to feel safe.
A historic church.
Then he chill first. He chilled in the
He sat in the back. He sat in the back
while they was in church singing. They harmonized it, singing.
Keep in mind, he shot all of them from behind. He didn't even right.
The most cowardly shit ever. Yo, entitled white people. One outfit that you can tell if you see this white person, you know they're entitled. They feel entitled. Whenever they got shorts on and it's less than 34 degrees outside and they walk around with shorts on, they feel entitled, dog. I was somewhere.
Well, there's a bunch of them out here in New York with that shit.
Yeah, they be like that shit. Entitled, yeah. So yeah,
I'm in Florida. That shit right there.
Yeah, y'all don't get 30 degrees down there, but nigga, I'm telling you, I was in fucking. True story, right? I was in Cold Stone, but it was cold though. Me and the wife wanted ice cream. So he in Cold Stone, man, in there, it's cold as shit. He got some shorts on working. I'm like, the fuck he got shorts on for? Yeah, he's entitled. Yeah. All right. Fuck it. James motherfucking Harden. I was trying to save it.
Lord.
I was trying to save it. So James Harden. See, I'm gonna tell you what did it. James Harden was playing. James Harden wanted to leave Houston. He wanted to, but then it was like the second quarter, and LeBron came down, and LeBron stood in the corner. You know that short three, and they passed it to LeBron. Bron put it up. Didn't watch it go where turned around like a shoulders. They had to get up.
He showboating his ass off on these niggas.
That was the last straw for Harden. Harden was like, I'm fucking done. I'm out of here. We don't got the talent. I did all I could do for the city. How y'all feel about, first of all, let's talk about, damn what you said when I need him.
We're going to talk about the LeBron shot or we're going to talk about James Harden?
What you want to do first? Go ahead.
Because Dennis Schroeder said, bet you won't make it.
Right.
And then LeBron said to consummate the bet, you got to shake a hand or look the man in his eyes. And I had to turn around and look him in his eyes. So that's
in a professional basketball game of the best basketball players in the world, LeBron James decided to take a bet in the middle of the game that he was gonna hit a shot without looking.
Bro,
man,
they're having too much fun. They're having a lot like that team get along.
Yeah. But that's what happens when you play with LeBron. Like he makes it fun for a lot of people.
But see, the twist is AD appreciates LeBron. All these. No, I ain't gonna say D Wade didn't. I ain't gonna say D Wade didn't.
It's only one person. What are we talking about? Just say his name, dog. Like
say his name.
He like Candyman. You say his name 3 times, he might pop up.
No, he won't pop up. He hasn't popped up in 7 games.
He definitely. We gonna get there. Because we still got to talk about that.
Yeah, you didn't talk about like 3 different things.
All right, my bad.
We talking about him.
We talking about
him. Kyrie Irving.
Yeah.
Ask him. Did LeBron make him better? God damn it.
Bum ass lottery team he was on until goddamn Braun decided to come back and do it for Akron.
I keep trying to tell people I think that championship in Cleveland went to his head. I think he truly.
You think?
Well, I know, but I'm talking about for the average fan. I know that he let that championship go to his head because he thinks that he's on this pedestal when in reality he's not. And I got nothing but respect for him. But let's call a spade a spade. It's just like y'all said. When he was on Cleveland by himself, they was in the lottery every year. They was getting a top 3 pick every year. LeBron comes back. What happens? They was in the finals every year. You win a championship. Okay, cool.
You hit a shot, and don't get me. It was a good shot.
Great shot. Great shot.
You don't get that shot without Bron.
Facts. Because he set that shot up with that block on Iggy.
And I
don't get that shot without LeBron. He don't get to that game with LeBron.
Right. You don't get to the playoffs. You don't smell the playoffs without Bron. See, AD's the only one smart enough to sit back here and say, you know what? I'm gonna ride this thing out.
Now AD know the deal.
Right.
And AD know the deal.
I seen some shit. Listen, I seen some shit from them when in the Olympics. AD looked young as hell. Bron been putting that seed in his ear. Bron know who he wants. Bron do little shit. Bron do little shit like at that All-Star game when they start picking players and all that. Bron pick. Oh no, give me AD first. He know what he doing. He playing seeds.
Didn't Paul George have a chance to go to LA?
Thank God he didn't.
Kawhi, like these, they listen, man. I put it on the thread. They clown my man LeBron for being in the East and all the talent in the fucking West year after year after year. Golden State beat him. Right. Already came close when these other dudes can't even stay on the goddamn court, which is part of the problem. Right? He the Iron Man and the shit. Then he win and push him over there. Then he go to the West. Then they ask, is he done? Then he come back, decimate the West. And now these motherfuckers want to either stay in the East and go East. This shit is ridiculous. And I don't watch often, but I ain't really heard that as no talking point. That should be a fucking headline.
Don't nobody want to go west. You right, too. Don't nobody want to go west. So
they don't want to go to the West because they know they got to go through LA.
Right.
Right.
And they did nothing but got better. So to take it back to Kyrie, because he's still not back. So
nope.
So all right. So when do you think he's coming back first?
Well, I thought it would be today, being that it was MLK Day. If it was any day for you to come back, it would have been this day. This was the game that your ass should be on that court right now playing Milwaukee.
Agreed.
The fact that he's not out there, this is getting out of hand now. This is really getting out of hand now.
We don't even know why he gone.
Right. And if you're going because of the Capitol situation, because that's what they trying to hint at the Capitol building situation.
That was last week. Let that shit go. Come on now.
You're not going to work, but you partying.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying?
Not to advocate what he doing. I mean, he did buy a house for
yes,
and that's fine. Listen,
salute to him for that. Yes,
and that's a beautiful.
I'm gonna give him a one up.
Okay, that's a beautiful thing. You still got a job to do at the end of the day.
You
got a job to do. You got a boss.
Can't do that. We can't do that.
You make a lot of money. Ain't nothing wrong with. Listen, if you can't balance your charity your charity activities, is it charity? Yeah, charity activities.
Yeah,
and your job that you're paid to do, you might need to give one up.
Yep,
you get what I'm saying? But end of the day, I mean, like, if I'm a GM, if I'm the owner, GM, whatever, I'm not sure if I want you on my team because not only we looking at the history your history of rubbing things the wrong way. You went to Boston, rubbed them the wrong way. You got up out of there. They were better. Now you come here. You sit out. You got rid of the first coach. Let's not forget the coach that was above 500.
I love Atkinson. I don't know what I love Atkinson. He did an amazing job with that next team under the circumstances.
That team before that, right? Playoff team with their best player was D'Angelo Russell. You got rid of him.
Mm-hmm.
Then Nash come. Then you're saying how you and KD can coach the team and y'all don't need Nash.
Yep, they don't need Nash. Yep, I remember that.
Like it's a lot of you more always go to the talent outweighing the headache. And as injury prone as he is, and the headache, if I'm the GM, I might be looking to move Kyrie right now and getting us some bench up because I'm sorry, what's DeAndre Jordan? You can't, he not going, everybody talking about they're gonna come out the East. 7-game series against Embiid, DeAndre ain't enough. I'm sorry. So if I'm the GM, I'm looking to make a move. I might be looking to get rid of Kyrie from the GM, especially since Harden and KD seem to be peas in the pot.
I seen something like that. That they already putting a package together. I forget what team, New Orleans or
I seen that today.
yeah, something
But
like that.
how you put them?
Huh?
What?
No, I was saying how do you move on from him to anybody else is going to be the same value? Like it's not like football
You're
where you
not going to
trade
get
them
the
out.
same value. You're not going to get the same
Yeah.
value. No, listen, with the headache. Listen, at the end of the day, you're going to get left. Look at the headache.
You don't have them now.
You think it was hard moving Harden? It's going to be definitely hard moving him.
What happens if he get one of these episodes in the middle of a playoff run? You can't have this, man.
You can't. You definitely can't.
He on some Dennis Rodman shit.
He on some worse than Dennis Rodman shit. Dennis Rodman
Dennis
showed
Rodman
up.
in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, Rodman showed up.
Right,
Homeboy was going to Vegas and still showed up to games.
True. He missed a couple games though.
Smashing Carmen electric shit.
But he was villainized for it too. Who gives a shit why you miss at this point, right? So we can't what's the name of the crime, but like, I can't believe niggas is defending Rodman, but when he showed up, he gave it all. Like right now, Kyrie ain't showing up with no explanation.
And this is the bad part. I'm gonna tell you the baddest part of it all. The bad part is it was his idea for them to go to Brooklyn in the first place. You the one who talked KD into coming there and everything. Now
everything you wanted, yeah.
End of the day, if I'm KD, I'm looking at you funny. You know what I'm saying? Because end of the day, even though Harden an average 10 assists before. So Harden giving the rock up. We ain't never seen Kyrie average over 6-7 assists on the team.
Supposedly him and KD is at odds right now too. That's what I heard.
Oh yeah.
So
Kyrie.
So that's him and Kyrie.
Bro, you can't listen.
Why would you be?
Listen, it's the twist. They're going to say the right thing as a team. They're going to say the right thing to the media. KD not going.
But behind closed doors,
it would be drawn for KD because KD done grinding niggas up about certain shit. So KD probably said all the right things. You can't tell me he wasn't pissed off about this whole situation. You just don't show up to the game. Don't nobody hear.
That's kind of his fault too, though. That's kind of his fault too, because Kyrie got a history.
Right.
Respect. As great as Kyrie is, he's been petty. He's done all of this kind of stuff before. Anytime you don't give LeBron credit and you face to face with that man, KD, that's part of your fault. And if chose wrong too.
If I'm hard and I'm like, yo, listen, we good right here. We buckets right here. Yeah. I ain't saying no wild shit. I'm chilling. Harden gonna be quiet. Harden about that. He already got out of hot water. So Harden gonna be on chill. Harden probably like, yo, we can go ahead and do this.
They're gonna trade the shit out of Kyrie.
We can go ahead and move on without Kyrie. Even if you listen, addition by subtraction. If you get a big man or something, like you just ready to get that energy out your locker room. Because end of the day, it's just going, whenever he come back, it's going to be a bunch of, this is not going away. This is not going to be something it's not going to be February and it's still going to be talks. It's still going, he's going to say something else. There's going to be something else.
You'll burn the wrong sage.
Right. You done sat back.
So when is the new trade deadline?
I'm not sure.
Since the season started.
I think in March.
In March. So
I think in March.
You think Kyrie's gonna be traded by the deadline, or he gonna ride the season out?
Nah, man. Listen, I don't even know if he's coming back. Is he coming back?
Right now, right now we don't know. They just saying right now they just saying right now he was out for this game.
He got to come back super duper humble, like with nothing to say.
Like never before.
He better be just like I can't imagine. You get what I'm saying? I can't imagine. Ever since
he said the earth was flat, this behavior's been going on.
Yo, I don't even know. Like, when I look at their squad, they don't got nobody, bro.
They traded everybody.
Them moving Jared Allen didn't make no sense to me. I don't even know why Cleveland wanted Jared Allen, because Cleveland got fucking 5'7" foot. Cleveland got Kevin Love. They got Drummond. They got Larry Nance Jr. Then you go get him.
Well, Cleveland trying to move Love now. They said they either going to trade him or put him on waivers.
Of course, but I'm just saying.
And the contender going to pick him up.
Listen, the young boy, Jared Allen is DeAndre Jordan 10, 15 years ago. Rebound, alley-oop. He don't need the ball. You don't got to run a play for him. He'll get you a bucket. He going to block some shots. He going to dunk. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
He going to anchor your defense. DeAndre, you're not winning no chip with DeAndre Jordan. I'm sorry you're not.
Yeah, his best days is long gone.
Right, and then Levert gone. What's the name out for the season? What's the main man name?
Dinwiddie.
Dinwiddie out for the season.
Yeah, Dinwiddie.
They traded Taurean Prince.
So all you got is Joe Harris. That's all you really got for real. I don't know. Everybody ready to say, they. I don't see it.
Listen, as a Brooklyn representative, James Harden better toughen up and bring a championship here. That's all I want him to do. All that choking, all that shit is over with.
Let's go back.
You better win when you come here. I know that.
Let's go back to James Harden. Did James Harden really give his all in Houston?
No.
You can't give. He ain't have no help, so he not gonna give his all.
You got rid of your help, bro.
You got rid of your help. We ain't having no help.
Listen,
hold on. Don't get. I'm just saying.
And I ain't the biggest James Harden fan, so I'm the wrong person to say that to.
They got rid of his help, right?
No, he got rid of his help.
He got rid of his help.
Listen,
he got rid of it.
Westbrook, it's been noted. Westbrook and Chris Paul both left because of his body length. Chris Paul said on offense when the play wasn't ran for him, you could tell like he don't play like even if the play not ran for you, you still supposed to give full effort like the ball is coming to you. He'll stand off to the side, stand off. We already know about planes being delayed, trips being delayed, stuff staying in certain cities for extra days for him. The whole organization accommodating him. We already know these things.
We forgot about Dwight. He got Dwight about it too.
Got Dwight about it. I ain't mad at him get rid of Dwight though. I can understand it.
Now Dwight was still Dwight somewhat when he was with Houston.
Chris Paul wanted out. His childhood friend Russell Westbrook wanted out. So he had help. You had help. They got rid of Capella. I don't know what he said about Capella. Capella was a bucket. That pick and roll with him and Capella. Capella drive to the he going offensive rebound or he had alley-oop or he going to dunk it or something. They got rid of him. I just seen him today doing what he do.
I think with him, it was a money situation with him. I think he wanted to get that bag. That's why he left.
Right, you got to pay him. He been in there putting that work in for y'all, but it's what James Harden say. James Harden been running that organization. You've been running the organization. You done burnt all the bridges. Now you went off. Nah, you got to go down with the Titanic.
No, he doesn't, and he didn't. What are you talking about? Name an athlete in any goddamn sport who didn't want to go to the state.
Well, listen, I understand all that, but don't say you gave your all. You didn't.
Nah, you ain't give your all. And he handled this shit like a bitch. Let's just call it what it is.
That's true, but I wouldn't say he didn't give it. I wouldn't say he didn't give his all. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that.
His reactions and the way his body was, maybe he could have handled it, and things he said could have been different. But as far as giving everything to the city of Houston and that organization,
bro,
yeah, I'll say he gave it all.
You said he ain't had no help around him. John Wall looked good.
No, he doesn't, bro. What
good.
the fuck are you talking about? Is he win the West good?
Nobody's win the West.
You don't look good because the only thing that matters for James Harden right now is winning the championship.
Well, this nigga done woke up. You want to do this? Let's go. Fuck it.
I'm just saying. No, I get tired every time I say something about sports. You're like, you don't even watch nothing.
You don't.
Fucking what?
You out of touch. Out of touch.
I'm not out of touch.
You are. And I didn't even say that this time, but I'm glad you brought it up. I'm glad you brought it up, though.
James Harden going to get to the second round of the Western Conference.
They're not going to make it out the first. They're going to make it
out the first.
Okay, so they're not good enough like he was saying. What else are we talking about?
How do we never got a chance to see?
But you don't throw your teammates under the bus, though. You don't do shit like that, though.
You're not going to
He wanted out, so you say what the fuck you say to get out. AD did the same shit. We ain't goddamn bitching about it.
Bro, guess what?
All AD did was that's all folks thing. That's the only thing he did.
Was the people that they had in New Orleans good enough for Anthony Davis to win the championship? Yes or no?
Hell no.
Okay. Did Anthony Davis bitch and get up out of New Orleans? Yes or no?
But he still gave it his all while he was playing.
No, he didn't.
Until they deactivated him.
Fucking play right.
They deactivated him.
They sent him home. Right? They sent him home.
They sent him home.
Oh, listen. Hey,
had they not sent him home, guess what he wouldn't have did? Guess what he wouldn't have did? He wouldn't have gave it his fucking all.
Hey, welcome. Hey, welcome to episode 127. Welcome to
Y'all
episode
forget he was
127.
playing.
Let me
Y'all
tell you
forget AD
something.
was
I'll let
only
my
playing
man
half games
Dre
at a time.
shine because he's our guest. So it's 6 people here. I'm not saying nothing so my man can talk.
No, I want to hear your
But now
voice.
y'all motherfucking grinding up my goddamn games with this
All
bullshit.
right, well, come on.
This shit happens
Try
all
that
the
shit from
time,
you.
bro. This shit
Nobody
happens all the
try that.
time. This shit happen all the
Right.
time.
Guess what? He still
This
gets
ain't
no
nothing
ring.
new.
He still gets no ring. That's the difference. AD got a
I
ring.
bet you it's Lakers versus Brooklyn. I bet you
it's not.
Okay.
I take that bet.
I'm hoping it's LA versus Brooklyn. That's what I want.
Take the bet.
Say less. Shit, I don't think so. I don't think they get past Philly.
Who?
Get the fuck up. Did you not just see fucking Ben Simmons shoot an air ball to 3-point line?
I knew
Did you not just see this shit the other day?
The MB play? The MB
It
play?
don't matter. Ben Simmons can't shoot. You can't be a person that he's a lesser version of Giannis, and Giannis is learning how to shoot.
You think
He
Philly
can't
can
shoot
outscore
the fucking
Brooklyn?
ball.
They don't play no D, bro.
That's not what I asked you. You keep got that.
It don't matter what you mean. Philly play D.
Let me tell you something, man. There's only one thing that matters in any sport, in any goddamn game, in any fucking year: the score at the end between one team and the other. The question was, can fucking Philly outscore Brooklyn? Yes or no?
I think so.
You're wrong.
You're out of your mind.
That's fine.
You should have been in ATL because you skating around the goddamn question and everything else.
Everything, yo.
Because you skating around the question.
Bro.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, Flush, I gotta disagree with you on that one, Flush.
Listen.
You're wrong.
What's
Philly
the
Philly can't outscore Brooklyn.
They're not going to outscore Milwaukee.
They're not going to remain healthy
Philly.
enough to get there.
Who, Philly? We're going to see.
Philly's not going to outscore
I'll say this,
Milwaukee.
though.
We shall see.
I'll say this.
MVP. Let's go.
Oh, you took the words right out of my mouth. I was getting ready to say that. He's my MVP right now.
MVP for what? The league?
League MVP.
League, right now. MB, right now. Right now.
He balling. What is you?
Yeah.
Y'all not watching.
MB balling.
Y'all need to
wait till Curry come back. Wait till Curry come back. Who's shooting the best 3-point shot in the league right now? The young boy Maxey is going to get better. Maxey and Milton off the bench is crazy. Y'all keep playing.
Y'all need a drug test right now. I'm just putting that out there.
Oh, listen, I'm not passing.
MB for the MVP
right now.
Who's the MVP, Jay?
Who got your vote?
It's too early, but I'm not saying it's Embiid though.
That's why. All right,
because you're not watching.
Who's your MVP right now?
Listen,
my MVP right
get
now.
Them titties out your face, and you know what's going on, brother. Okay.
I'm never having the MVP conversation. 13 games in. We're not having that conversation today.
It's too early, but AD's been balling.
AD not balling like that.
Listen, in football, these motherfuckers be placing MVPs on niggas after the 4th week, so don't give me that.
Football counts. You out you damn near out the playoffs at 0-2.
Did you say football? That's 16
games.
Yeah. Motherfucker compared to
82.
72.
72.
We gonna see. Remember this, we gonna see. So Kyrie is officially AKA Old Weirdo Boy. That's what I'm giving them that name.
No, he always been that. This
right,
ain't new. Yeah. That motherfucker's walking around saging the goddamn going the garden. Like,
that's when we should have known something was wrong. That's when we should have known. Well, you said the world is flat shit, but
once he said the earth is flat, that's when I knew something was wrong with him. I'm like, all right, he's on another stratosphere right now with that one.
So
once he thought it was easy to lead an NBA team to a championship.
He could do it himself. Right.
Can we address the elephant in the room?
What's that?
Should have stayed at Duke for more than 1 year.
How James Harden lost 15 pounds between the flight in Houston to the flight to Brooklyn. That motherfucker skinny as shit now.
Ain't no elephant in the room. He lost the elephant in the room.
Like, goddamn, this motherfucker lost all his goddamn weight already.
He's still fat. That nigga low. That nigga, yo. I'm watching him right now, bro.
He still got that. He still got that gut.
Yeah,
he still got that gut.
Yeah,
he look a little thin, bro. You know what I'm saying? He was looking real like me out there.
He looking like he drink Bud Ice. That's how he looking.
Monk.
Let me get 2 tall boys of that Bud Ice for $3. Yeah, that nigga drinking Bud Ice the fuck out of here. Well, he stay healthy. That's one thing for sure. He play all the games, so.
I give him that. I give him that. Like if you ain't got to worry about him getting injured.
Yeah,
all 82 games, he gonna be out there playing. I'll give him that.
I just hate the. I'm glad my lot in life is not having a strip club habit. No disrespect, Big Belly.
The shaky king himself.
Man. Oh man,
you can't spell shaky without J.
Goddamn right.
Nah, you
I was
can
there
actually.
Thursday.
You can actually.
I forgot
there's no J in shakies.
You know what I'm saying? Goddamn right.
All right, so this is I know the answer to this question, but fuck it. Is Kyrie Irving a top 10 player in the league right now?
He's not playing, so how could he be a top 10 player?
He ain't even playing. That answer is no.
The best ability is what did it say? Availability.
Yep,
if you ain't available, man.
Yeah, you ain't available.
If it
so
was
I can't
boggy knee, you'd be like, he got a boggy knee or Achilles injury coming off a year.
Yo, it's crazy.
Mental health gonna have to count. Like, you know what I mean?
He'll be back 2 weeks and be done fucked up something weird. This nigga be having the weirdest injuries ever.
Nah, he's not a top 10 player. No.
Nah. Yeah, I knew the answer to that one already.
He ain't even the best point guard, so it is what it is.
Right, he not.
I ain't mad at that either.
Best point guard right now? Yeah.
Who?
Go ahead. I'm waiting to hear this. Go ahead.
I don't know. I don't even know.
When was he a top 10 player? It's more about the bigger question.
Scared, yeah, I smell that shit.
I ain't scared. I just don't know. I was just gonna say I don't know who it was, who it is right now.
Oh, I was waiting for an answer.
All right, so Charles Barkley says pro athletes should get the vaccine because of the amount of taxes they pay.
Charles Barkley don't speak English half the damn time. So.
Next question.
In the words of Charlemagne the God, shut the fuck up forever.
Oh, Jay hates Charlemagne the God. Oh, hold up. Let's talk about Atlanta rapper YFN Lucci turned himself into police Wednesday and faces a murder charge and connect with the fatal shooting last month.
You should just rap YFN Lucci. Next question.
This shit is crazy. No, we got to stay there for a second though.
Bro, there's nothing to talk about. Like,
you got reality. You got what you rap about, right?
You know YFN Lucci song?
No.
Is he pretty popular with the kids?
I don't know.
I'm saying we talking.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Yes, he is.
You're talking to a bunch of people of a certain age. I don't know. The only thing I know about YFN Lucci is he dating Regine.
Right.
Like that's what I know about.
It's not necessarily about him. You know what we do. It's just the fact that a young talented guy.
That's my point. He's talented for whatever reason. He's talented, right?
Well, I'm not sure. I mean, listen. For in another, it ain't in my light talent, but I couldn't pick him out of lineup. Like you talk about who's talking about a lineup either.
Let me tell you what I care about young rappers right now at this point. Let me tell you what I care. Schmurda getting out of jail next month. That's all I care about.
He's not a young rapper no more. Schmurda like 30, ain't he?
No, he's 25.
Oh, damn. He was that young going then?
Yeah.
Oh, he get out next month?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the young rap I care about. I want to see what him and Rowdy do.
Yeah, I'm just,
Rowdy living his life, though.
He gonna get a lot of love when he get home. He gonna get a lot of love when he get home, too.
Yeah. Stand-up guys.
He got a deal waiting for him.
They already got a deal.
I
think he in a deal.
I'm trying to see what they're doing about my boy Cass, though. Because I ain't heard nothing about him.
Oh, Casanova?
Yeah.
Cass got a serious RICO charge against him.
Right.
He got like how many strikes?
Oh, it ain't about that. Like, so the RICO, this ain't a 1 month, 2 months, 6 month type of thing, man.
This number 3
strikes. I think it's
But it's federal, so do that all.
They build the RICO against you, bro. He only in jail because they got something on him.
Because they was ready to bring him in. You saying
they got it from the big snitch, right? As I like to call Vlad TV.
Vlad TV.
This motherfucker know how to get questions out of motherfuckers, and then when they ask these goddamn questions, these goddamn fans be listening.
No, I'm not giving Vlad that much.
Listen. We all have women. We've all had women, or we have women. When they box you in that corner, you know how to talk your way out that shit. Ain't no way no little white man should be having you in those situations where though you say some shit you ain't got no business saying.
We give Vlad way too much credence. They have text messages from Casanova's phone talking gang shit. Fuck Vlad. No.
know he part of Gorillas, but I mean, just
that's my point. Like
right,
you
can't
told
just
on
be
yourself in your own fucking lyrics, and they got the text messages from your phone and voicemails from your voice. You think they needed Vlad to validate that? No, that's just part of the pie, right? That's just part of it.
It was Ray bringing men.
Bro, Casanova going to jail, just like motherfucking, what's his name, still in jail. You think if they ain't had nothing for him, he wouldn't still be there?
Who?
Tax.
Tax though.
Yeah, I miss Tax, man.
You're going to continue to miss Tax because now he's irrelevant.
He said you're gonna continue to miss Tax.
But Tax came out of Tax came out of nowhere though.
It's over. No, he had a huge presence on Twitter, just like Ice. So there's no difference. He had a huge following on Twitter.
Just like who?
Like Ice.
Ice.
Yeah, Joe and them homeboy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Ice is Twitter famous, right?
Right. Yeah, they always talk about Ice. Okay.
Yeah. So, no way.
Okay, so let's have this conversation. Funk Flex says Drake would have been better than Jay-Z if reference tracks never surfaced.
Funk Flex on his podcast right now, so let's go.
Golly. Oh, you officially family. Shots fired.
No. Before we go on, right? I'll be hearing I'll be hearing like, y'all be going in on Jay. Why y'all be doing Jay like that? Like Jay is that little brother, like, yo, your little brother, he always, I'm like, yo, he bad as shit though. You gotta watch him. Like, yo, Jay bad as shit though. He always makes some shit to say. Then they be like, yo, why you always messing with Jay? How you feel about that though, Dre? The whole don't even address Jay.
Hey,
okay? Don't even. We got bigger shit to do today. Then
let's go. Flex, drop a bomb on us. Tell us what you feel.
Your arm's too short to box with God. I'm not even paying that no more. With Flex, I think ever since he had that lipo procedure, he's been losing his mind. Or maybe it's like Gilly and Wallow said. Maybe he got upset because he didn't get invited to the Rock brunch. But Flex just needs to shut the fuck up. Drake can never be better than Hov. Never. He can't even fathom it. Because this era that Drake is in, flourishing. One of the greatest, one of the best artists of this era. Jay was able to transcend in this era. He was able to flourish still in this era. If you take Drake and put him in that era back in the day, he wouldn't last. He wouldn't be able to hang at all.
Nah.
And on top of that, it's just I'll give Flex this though. He keeps it real. Drake's pen is in question because he's had ghostwriters. That right there tells me that you can't fuck with Hov because your pen is in question. You've got ghostwriters, my nigga. You can't fuck with Hov. Not even on your worst day, you can't. You a peasant when it comes to Hov. Fuck out of here with that shit.
Now, I wouldn't say all that. Now, usually I am Dre. Usually I'm the one who goes off and
Nah. I take it personal when niggas go at Hov. I take it. Listen, I don't even say I'm a Jay-Z fan. I'm a J-Hova witness. There's a difference. I'm a J-Hova witness. Okay, so when people come at him, they come at me. I take offense to that, dog. I take offense. This is Brooklyn here we talking about.
Now, how I feel about it is when I sit back and look at it, I find it hard to even compare Hov and Drake. The one thing I will say about Drake is Drake's up. Like, I find it hard to put him in the when I think about, if I was to really sit back and think about where's his place as far as
amazing talent.
As far as rappers, I take rappers more of a talent thing, or just how I feel about their talent than the numbers they do. I can't sit back here and deny the greatness of Drake though. I've come to a point where as though I don't, that ghostwriting shit, I'm not necessarily, I'm not necessarily using that against Drake anymore. I'm not sure where he. I mean, because his pen, he showed us what his pen can do. He get busy. He can rap. The boy get busy. He rap better than a lot of people. The boy can
But you can't call yourself.
really
You
rap.
can't call yourself a dope MC if niggas is writing your shit for you.
Ooh.
I'm not with that. I'm not with that.
I think Jada said that. I think Jada said that.
I'm not with that, man. If you want to consider yourself a dope MC, because when I think of MCs, I think of the Rakims, I think of the Hoves, I think of the Bigs, I think of the Nas's. Listen, I know a lot of people don't fuck with him. I consider Eminem an MC. Those is MCs. If you want to put yourself in that class, then you have to write your shit. I'm not trying to hear nothing about nobody penning anything for you. And if I even get a whiff of it, you're disqualified. You're disqualified, man.
I ain't mad at that take because
you disqualified. I'm a tough critic when it comes to that. Like, I'm a fan of hip hop. I'm a fan of that shit. Like, I respect niggas that write their shit. And if a motherfucker is writing it for you, I gotta penalize you. He's a hell of a talent.
So if you use, let's just say, let's play. Let me play. And I'm so weird that I'm right here.
Let's play. Let's play.
If he used just a hook or a melody, is that the same thing as somebody writing for you? When I think of somebody writing for you, I think of somebody actually writing your verse and spitting your verse for you, and then you go in and you redo exactly word for word what they just read.
That's kind of like what 50 did for Game.
All right, because Jay Mills came out and said, and I don't know how much I don't know Jay Mills personally to say what his word means, but he said basically that it was like he took, I guess, let's say Quentin Miller had some rhymes or something or a hook or and he changed it. He didn't use his words, but he used that as a platform and ran with it and put his own twist on it, like Drake does. Because in the day, not necessarily with rhymes, or somebody rhymes, but Drake will take your style. Drake will take your. We talked about this a couple weeks ago. Drake will hear somebody's style, hear the Migos style, and take the Migos style and kill the Migos style. But I think that's the genius. That's what makes Drake greatness, because he can hear something, I feel like, and he can put his own twist on it and make what you was doing his, and it's now way better than what you did.
Absolutely.
So I think I need more time before I sit back here and say, I feel so weird that I'm on this side.
How much time you need? The man been in the game how many years?
He still got time. I'm not sitting back here saying I don't know where he fought. When I say my favorite MCs, like the really spit, or like for me, like I missed the when you go up to the radio station and you spit for flex, or you rapping and you on somebody else's beats. These cats don't really do that no more. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So for me, that's what's the for me it's like what you say, the catchiness of what you say, your punchlines, your bars, how you make me think. I still listen to Hove. I still listen to certain rappers and still catch shit that I didn't catch. The first 20 times I listened to it.
Flush, who's your top spitter right now, bar for bar? Like they can go. Let's say Hot 97 or LA Leakers
that I want to hear.
That's Sway.
I mean, it's easy. It's easy for me to go to Kiss, but right now I would say Conway or Benny the Butcher. For me, it's like the young cats. I mean, it ain't young because they about my age, but the newer cats that's coming around. Those are the guys who I feel like right now are the cats that's come out in the last couple of years that be really, really rapping. I like Dave East a lot, even though when he put out a project, I don't feel like it does. It sits well with me. And him running with Nas kind of, I don't know if that got something to do with it, but when I think of people who go and, I want to hear what they, when they spitting or they, at the radio station, it's Benny, it's Conway. I would love to hear Drake on that type time. I would love to hear him showcase that side of himself, and I don't think he taps into it enough for me.
So, what content are you looking for, like as in a freestyle?
No, like when you can just go up, like like the man. Listen, like the.
For the biggest artist in the world to do some corny shit.
What's corny about it?
Going to flex.
Okay, not necessarily flex. Even if, like I would love. Know what I would love? I would love to hear Drake put out like a mixtape and him just rapping, or him just
like you don't get it. Like y'all don't remember. Remember the last time Hove did an interview? How many albums ago? I'm asking.
I'm not sure. He
Right.
did something with what's
No,
the name
I'm,
not too long
I'm
ago.
not talking about the interview that he did on his own fucking podcast. That's not what we're talking about.
Okay.
Like that was a whole stimulus package for a platform that you're trying to break. That does not count, right? Me doing my own podcast don't count as me doing a fucking interview. He not getting that bail. So when was the last time Hove did a fucking interview?
Might have been the Breakfast Club or something.
It was the Breakfast Club. How many years ago was that?
I'm not sure.
Was that Magna Carta Holy Grail?
Because it was definitely before 444.
Right. So let's back up. When would the best MC in the world? When the last time he did a freestyle on the radio?
Come on, bro.
I'm asking.
I can't.
Rap City.
No.
I'm just saying. Let's back it out, right? Let's back it out, right? So when you get to a certain status, there's certain shit you don't do. And the things that you're asking for the person that's at that status to do is not going to be done by the person that's at that status. He also did an interview with B. Dot in motherfucking in whatchamacall, right?
Right.
Elliot Wilson, yes.
Elliot. So that's what you do when you're the biggest artist, right? Or you do the same interview and do it with Zane, right? Zane Lowe, right? Because you can literally tell Zane Lowe what it's going to be and not get any static. That's why Nicki Minaj does interviews with Zane Lowe, right?
The difference is, in that scenario, is that we did get that at one time from Hove or from every artist that came up. Even Wayne, every artist has did that. Besides, maybe
Wayne didn't write his shit.
No, and I'm saying where though.
Like, so it's weird.
What do you mean?
He has a Funk Flex freestyle.
Do he?
Yes.
No.
With the BlackBerry in his hand.
Let's go back to the question. The question, well, what Funk Flex said, I'm glad JB here. Funk Flex said that. My bad, I lost it for a second. Where's that at? That basically, shit, my bad, y'all. Give me 1 second. I'm sitting here looking at it. I can't find all the stuff I got right here. Funk Flex says Drake would have been better than Jay-Z if reference tracks never surfaced. So let's go back to that. How do you feel?
I mean, I agree with what Dre said, right? I don't know. Maybe it's the weight loss. Maybe it's too many calories he lost or some shit that's just crazy. You can't beat Jay. Like, and I didn't fuck with Jay until Fade to Black. And that's me.
Damn.
But that's me being honest though. Don't
right. Respect the honesty.
No. I respect it.
So
I'm glad you jumped on board.
So I really didn't, right? So I did not mess with Jay until then, right? I bounced with a couple songs, Big Pimpin' and all the mainstream songs, right? And then once I really got to Fade to Black, I said, you know what, let me go back and listen. Right? It's kind of like me I didn't listen to Drake until Iceberg brought him along and said, yo, listen to this. Right? So but he can't, because Jay went right. So we got 80s babies, you got 90s, you got 2000, right? That people can relate to, right? So now we just have nothing but the 2000s that you can relate to with Drake, right? So he covered
2010s.
Yeah, 2000. That's what I'm saying. Well, he can't. So he covered. Jay-Z got late 80s,
so
all it's like all the 90s and the 2000. And you gonna say Drake can cover? He gonna cover that basis. He may have more copies and numbers and stuff like that, but you're not gonna cover that because what was going through at that time and the situations and places that most of us grew up in. Drake can't do that shit.
Can we listen? This is what it feels like. My bad. It feels like that conversation that you have like with LeBron and Mike. You get what I'm saying? It's like, oh well, could he have played in the league at this time? The way things are done now is so different. We don't know how a 27-year-old Hove would have looked in 2010 in this space. The way things are done. You get what I'm saying? It's like, and we don't know how Drake, however he was and however old he was when he first came out in 1995, 96 coming out, would look. And I can't believe I'm saying this because usually I'm the one defending Hove and not even playing the middle. I'm just like strictly on the Hove side. But I mean, it's kind of like we can't compare it because it's like it's so different now than it was then. You know, the difference the one thing that I do say that sticks out to me is just I feel like, and I know Juice to disagree with this, the amount of talent that was around at that time, to me, at that time when Hov and them was coming up, is stronger than the cats that
It's out now.
That Drake got to compete with. When they mention, it's two guys they mention, period. When they sit back here and say Drake, Drake, Kendrick, cool. That's what they basically say. You might got Sean in there. You might you might throw Meek in there. You might throw Meek in there. You might throw Pusha in there. You throw some guys in there. But if you think about when 95, 96, you talking about Big still alive. Nas doing what he doing. X came 98. Pac,
you got Wu-Tang.
Yeah, right. Method Man was still killing how he was killing Redman. It was I feel like the pond was so much more full as far as competition. This 10-year run, it feel like kind of like Drake ain't had no like for 10 years. You've had Kendrick come in and do what he do and leave. Cole come in. He's had a 10-year run where nobody been fucking with him. Nobody's even, besides Push, and they ain't really wanna. Why you looking at me crazy? Go ahead, bro.
You said besides Push.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, come at him.
I mean, like, come at who? Like,
I'm just saying, compete for that top spot. Like, perfect example. Listen.
Nothing to compete for.
Listen. Perfect example. Listen. When you think about 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, when they said, yo, on them Clue tapes, Hov was shooting shots at everybody. Everybody was coming for that crown. Ain't nobody really. Everybody's playing nice. Everybody's getting along. As somebody who used to rap, when it's competitive and this guy's around, I'm out here trying to kick. When you by yourself,
I just don't think you've been listening for real. Is my point. Like,
but
I don't say that in a disrespectful way.
As far as other artists,
yeah, I just
saying. Who name 4 or 5 artists who have been nipping at Drake for real, or like who's been
like. Nobody.
That's right. What I'm saying to you. That's exactly what I just said.
Right, but that's not Drake's fault.
I'm not saying it is.
The motherfucker can't rap and sing like that. Like
I'm not saying it is.
I don't know what like. So for me, it's hard because when you say 10 years, that's subjective, right? And then when I say, well, So Far Gone was a thing, right? And then you got the whole So Far Gone, Thank Me Later. You know what I'm saying? The Take Care, all that shit after Nothing Was the Same, and
Nothing
so
was
on.
The Same,
and so on and so on. But you're like, well, you know what I'm saying? Tuscan Leather was a diss track, right? He came for the throne on the joint, right? He's fucking attacked Kanye West, who was also a big artist in this time frame as well. He's responded to Hov, and Hov has responded to Drake on wax on several records. Right.
So, but would you compare that to?
I'm saying that Nas came and went for whatever we want to look at. That is what it is. God daggone X came and went during the whole Hov top 2. Who has been around with Hov? That's my point as well. On the comparison side. So whether you say that Kendrick came and went compared to Drake, or fucking DMX came and went compared to Hov. There's no difference.
And that's why I'm saying, like, that's why I keep saying you can't compare them, because it's like comparing Mike and them was in the league. Then it's stuff that's happened with Drake that's just not in the 90s. If somebody would have peed on his leg and those things would have mattered then. You get what I'm saying? It would have been a target.
No. I don't. So like that's my problem with us in the media, right? What the fuck was he supposed to do? That's my point. What was
I don't have an answer for that. But listen, when those things happen, did that not matter? When we was talking about
it didn't fucking matter then. You just didn't see it, bro. The whole goddamn pun and Rockefeller and all that shit.
And Hov felt the need to clarify it, though, right?
Clarify it 25 years later.
It wasn't 25 years.
Are you kidding me?
That was on.
When did he clarify it?
He clarified it on 1-900 Hustler.
Okay.
Right. That wasn't 25 years later.
I'm saying in reality, right? So even talking about it, right? Like whatever. Like nobody saw it, nobody heard about it. They still talk around it to this day. Pun been gone for 20 years. How long Pun been gone?
True.
Right?
And I end up back on the Jay-Z side. I was just playing the Drake side. All I was saying was this. Simply, we can't compare them. Even the way we talking about record sales and all that, things are done differently now. You get what I'm saying? You can't even compare you can't put the numbers at it because we talking about nobody buying albums and how things are done now. You can't even compare and sit back and put paperwork and say, all right.
I would never talk about the financial part of any of this. That matters none. Drake will be a richer artist than Hove ever will be when it's all said and done.
It's different times.
So I wouldn't talk about the money.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm talking about
so
the
you
artist
can't compete.
For artist, right?
Okay, but then to be said, when you name these albums, right? If you pull up one of them albums, how many songs on there is rap songs? How many songs on there is him actually just singing songs? We don't have an album with Hove where Hove has 8 songs where he's rapping and 4 songs where he's singing. You get what I'm saying? If
your argument is we can't compare them because their artistry is different, then that's a whole different conversation.
And that's what I think that's the beat. I can't honestly when you throw numbers in there.
I'm with you on that one. I'm with you on that one.
You can't just look at Drake as you can't put Drake rap and R&B numbers and stats in a bag and say this holds weight as him just being a rapper. I don't feel like you can do that because at the end of the day, when Jay-Z dropped the rap album, it was 14 songs of rap. When Drake dropped a album, it's 8 songs of rap, 6 songs of singing. It's great music, but it's not a total rap album. You get what I'm saying?
Nobody coming out of Marcy singing though.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is when we sit back here and compare and say
that's because they can't, nigga, chill.
But I'm just saying, like, end of the day, it feels like apples and oranges now more for me than anything because it's like when you sit back here and say, oh, well, Drake's been on the charts out of how many weeks in the 2010s to 2020 he was on the charts. How many of them songs were actually rap songs?
I'm never having a chart conversation and I'm never having a
I'm just saying, but what happens
I'm saying for me. So
right, but what happens is that's what
people, I'm never talking singing.
I feel you.
Right.
But when people say that, when people talk about Drake, those are the things that are brought up to justify his greatness. I'm not saying he's not.
Those are things that brought up to discredit his greatness as well.
You think so?
Yeah, absolutely. Like I don't care how many Grammy. Like I'm never having that conversation. And when people start talking like that around me, I just normally shut up because we're not having the same conversation. When I think about Hove bars and when I think about Drake bars, rap, boom bap, right, rhythm, scheme, double entendre, triple entendre, I'm judging them that way.
Is Drake rap or hip hop?
Drake rap.
Drake can rap.
Rap. He's rap.
Yeah.
And what is Jay?
Hip hop.
Thank you.
Hold on. So, what's rap and hip hop? What's rap and hip hop? What's the definition?
Yeah, how is Drake?
How are they both not both? Like,
like
they both can really rap. They both can really rap. Okay, what's the definition?
Plus, you just said it. You said you just gave it away. You got 8 tracks that's rap, and the other one is 4. He rapping and singing. It's the same shit with Ja Rule. I don't consider Ja Rule an MC. I don't consider him hip hop. I consider him a rapper because he rap and sing.
Wow.
Hove is hip hop.
So hip hop is what?
Is hip hop.
But you would think rapping is just rapping. You saying when you rap and sing, you're a rapper, but if you just rap, you're hip hop?
Say it again.
If you rap and sing, you're a rapper, but if you just rap, you're hip hop.
I mean, if you rap and sing, I pretty much just consider your ass just a fucking
I'm
artist.
just saying, like
pop artist.
Yeah,
cannabis. To me, cannabis can rap.
That line, and I think we that really goes into like colorism between light skinned black people and dark skinned black people. like we all black. You know what I'm saying? Like right. For real. So let me go ahead and clear this up and put it in a different way or give a different perspective. If we took Hove 20 best rap songs, hip hop songs, whatever you want to call it, and we took Drake's 20 best rap songs, hip hop songs, it wouldn't be far off, is my point. It wouldn't be far off as far as lyrics, bars, schemes, talent, melody. It wouldn't be far off.
You're doing these 20 songs. Are you trying to are we trying to create a verses between these two again?
I can definitely do that. That's what I'm saying. So people start trying to divide the argument because they would say, "Well, Drake don't have 20 best."
The world will
six
explode if it was a Drake and Jay-Z versus, because
That should break the internet.
all the niggas who still wearing Marks Malone jeans will come out the woodworks and try to kill somebody, yo.
And triple fat goose.
Yeah, like, all the niggas who still got the RP55 on. No disrespect, like keep that shit
Tell me
going.
this. All right,
They're gonna try to kill niggas.
Let me ask you this, right? You put Hove, you put Drake in the room. 15 minutes, I need 16 bars. Who giving you the best verse?
Jay.
It's gonna be a wash.
Today?
Jay.
Yeah.
Hands down.
That's Jay.
No, bro, you didn't say nothing, bro.
What?
I say a wash.
My question was today.
Today, yes.
Today,
yes.
Drake.
Jay.
No, Jay.
What?
Jay. 15 minutes.
Yo, y'all. Let me tell y'all something.
I don't
See, y'all
think
about to
you
make
that
me get out
good.
of character, I gotta stay in character because life is a little different right now. But I'm trying to say something to y'all, man, and I love y'all, right? And Dre, you're welcome here anytime. So this is out of love. Y'all are bugging. Y'all heard Jay's last motherfucking goddamn body of work. It wasn't that great.
Whoa.
I'm not saying. Listen, I'm not talking about an album.
If we are going to talk about Dre, if we're going to talk about Jay's last fucking 16 bars on anybody at work on this motherfucking Jay on this Jay Electronica album, it was subpar.
It was.
First of all,
so that's why I said today.
What you say,
the average listener can't even count 16 bars. So who gives a flying fuck how many bars the nigga is the shit going to jam or not? That's all I want to know.
Who's gonna have a better verse?
Yo, this shit might be a wash. Like
one verse for your life. One verse for your life. Drake or Hove.
I agree.
Okay,
I'm not even arguing. You changed the argument. You moved the goalposts.
Okay. What did he say?
Different question.
He said one verse for your life. Drake or Hove.
That's the same thing.
No,
totally different question.
No, because
life matters. Life matters.
Flush is saying, if you put them both in one room, you give me your 16, you give me your 16. Who's gonna have the better verse? It's Sean Corey Carter.
I agree. You said one verse for your life. I think that Hove comes out on top.
Listen, you hit the power ball. Listen, 16, you hit the power ball. Whoever.
16 songs.
I think Drake could put out a better album than Hove right now. I can't lie about that.
Yes,
Drake has put out a better album than Hove the last 3 times.
Yeah,
listen, right.
No disrespect.
No disrespect whatsoever.
444 was.
I don't think Hove cares as much.
Hey,
about
Drake crying over there. Drake crying.
Dre, when the last time you listened to 444?
The last time I listened to it, last week.
That shit was amazing.
I can't talk to this Brooklyn guy. Right? You're right.
That's the top 5 album from Hove. You bugging.
Hey, listen.
That's the top 5 album from him.
Hey, listen. Another Chappelle.
It's the top 5.
Hey.
No, it's not. It's not neither.
He said the top 5. Hey,
hold on. Real quick. This is
you ain't muting. I'm the guest. You're not muting me.
Listen. Real quick. This is another Dave Chappelle reference. He was like, my blackness would not allow me to answer that question. His Brooklyn would not allow him to answer that question. Now to answer your question, Dre, I listen. 444 for me is not a top 5 Hove album.
I respect your opinion.
But if you want to know. We're not gonna do that right now because it gets.
Yeah.
We'll keep going.
Keep continuing.
Dre, we'll bring you back. We'll do that. We're gonna figure something else out. About this time, let's just run through a couple things. We're gonna keep it real short with the answers, though, fellas. All right. Queen Latifah as the equalizer, though. Is that what we doing
on the show?
That's gonna be sexy.
No, it's not.
Listen, I love Queen Latifah.
I love
it on CBS.
I love Queen Latifah, but I'm eager to see how she played this off. I'm eager to see.
This nigga Jay said that's gonna be sexy. Yo, we gotta get him out of here, yo.
We gotta wait for the first episode to see how it play out.
She won't get through the first. She won't do season 2.
Yo, did she have the cardio? Yo, no,
she on CBS? Hell no.
She got the cardiovascular system for that shit.
Yo, imagine her running around. Queen Latifah, the building blowing up, she falling and shit like that. Shit ain't it, bro.
She not gonna last because of the network. CBS, she ain't gonna
She in the
last.
wrong space. She in the wrong space. Definitely.
I honestly, they gonna cancel that. Man, she'll be lucky if she get through 4 episodes.
She should have went to Fox. If they let the Empire run that long, she could at least get 2 seasons out the Equalizer. Guaranteed. The broadest award so far goes to Little Bow Wow, and he's definitely still Little Bow Wow since he says he's dropping his next album, and his next album he will be dropping names of women he dated. Super duper broadish.
Okay, so that's Angela Simmons, that's Sierra.
Nobody cares.
Nobody will listen.
Nobody will listen.
I heard Keisha Cole name might be thrown in there.
Yeah. Listen,
I will say this. I didn't know his list was that strong though.
Oh yeah. Bow Wow you forget Sierra and all that. Come on, man.
If he got Keisha Cole, then whew.
Keisha Cole, Birdman, and Bow Wow had Keisha Cole.
Oh,
I could have had Keisha Cole, bro. You know what they talking about.
I'm good on that too.
Shit.
You would have had a sister and a mother.
Now that I think about it, Bow Wow did have a list. I ain't gonna hold you.
Iceberg, did you hear him talk about some of his sister?
You would have had a sister and the mother at your door.
They be like, no, give me the mother. Send it down to my room.
Stupid, yo.
Yo, Jay is terrible. Yo, Screech has cancer. Get well soon, Screech.
Damn, Screech.
Get well, Screech. Get well.
That's the first time a nigga mentioned Screech's name in 30 years.
Hell yeah.
And his name is Dustin Diamond. Don't like that's put respect on his name when we talk about the mix. And fuck cancer, by the way. Fuck cancer.
Oh, listen. Yeah, I hate cancer, bro.
Yeah, fuck cancer. Listen, my girl mom's dealing with that right now. So yeah, fuck cancer.
Yeah, my mom went through that.
Wish her the best, brother. Prayers up, bro.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
No doubt, Dre. No doubt. My mom went through that, so I know about that. The NFL divisional weekend. How did y'all feel about the weekend that just passed in the NFL?
I don't want to talk about it.
I loved it. I loved it.
Oh, listen, we got 4 Baltimore guys on the podcast. So
damn.
Talk about it.
So I'm sorry.
I mean, speak your mind.
I'm sorry for you.
Love it though. I want to know why you love it.
Because of old Goat Man. That's why. Because old Goat Man.
Who? Tom Brady?
You a Green Bay fan?
Oh no. I'm Tom Brady, baby. Come on. Come on with it. Come on with it.
Tom Brady has solidified himself as the GOAT 10 years ago.
Bro, absolutely. He wasn't even good in that game.
I'm not even talking to nobody who don't think Tom Brady the GOAT. Like,
can they go on Lambeau and win?
Yes, they can.
I think so.
Yes, they can.
Yeah.
I think so.
I've been saying this from the beginning since they picked him up. Tampa. And that's where he's gonna go out.
You might have said
Tampa.
Oh, no, he's not going out though. He's not going out.
Hypothetically, let's say we do get there and we win. That's the storybook ending. But see, with this dude, he wants to keep playing. And that's the part that I'm That's the part that I'm what?
He should walk away. It will be
Who
right.
Can't throw the ball no more. That's Drew Brees you talking about. That ain't Brady.
Nah, he ain't had nothing on that ball Saturday either. They both looked terrible that game. They were both bad.
It was more so about the defense. It was more so about the defense.
The defense and the running game helped that game. Yeah.
But Brady made those key passes when he needed to.
Although he had two passes. He had two passes.
Them motherfuckers was hanging in the air for forever. My fat ass could have got up under one of them.
Green Bay defense ain't stopping that.
Shit. They got the pass rush. They
do, but you said you talking about balls up that's floating.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you getting that out quick and they got the pass rush, if he don't got enough steam on it, I mean they still professional DBs. They gonna break on that motherfucker. I think Green Bay gonna win. It's gonna be a blowout because Green Bay just got too many weapons.
I don't trust them, yo. I don't
trust a blowout.
I don't trust.
No, I
said
it's not gonna be a blowout.
No.
Hold on, Main Man White. Yo, he gave a stiff arm on them interceptions, yo. He stiff armed the shit out of me. I don't want to fight if he stiff armed me like that.
I'll say this though, Aaron Rodgers is special. He got a gift for catching niggas with 12 people on the field. If Tampa don't mess around and have that happen,
if you stop Adams, if you got a corner that can stop Adams, and that's saying a lot.
That's the thing, Tim. Nobody on that back end from Tampa stopping him.
If you can take Adams out the game, I don't want them to win because I'm a Viking fan, so I can't stand Green Bay. So
You a Viking fan?
He cool if he cool if you can get him. Like I don't think Adams is more Rodgers than anything. I don't see him beating niggas.
Is he the best? He's not the best receiver in the league, though. I don't feel like. I feel like if he
no.
didn't have Rodgers, he wouldn't.
Yo, you see how many
Devontae?
times he be? You see how many times he be covered and Rodgers still get that shit to him? Like,
But is it Rodgers' arm?
all over?
If the boy Love was playing, would he be still doing them same numbers?
Hell no.
No, that nigga is gifted.
Right.
Bro.
All right, real
Aaron
quick.
Rodgers is the master of the back shoulder throw, so he.
Oh my God, that shit's so
he
pretty,
is.
bro.
Oh, he
Yes,
throw a
he
pretty
is.
ball.
There's
So pretty.
nobody
Yes,
that
he
does
is.
that better than him
Yes, he
on
is.
the
Yes, he
plane.
Yo, them
is.
niggas be
He throwing pretty
that's why I
ball.
said them niggas be covered. Them niggas be covered, and that shit he put that motherfucker on the money. All you gotta do is turn around.
Yeah.
He the truth. He the truth.
Yeah,
All right, so is Patty Mahomes playing on Sunday?
yes,
No.
Yep.
nigga,
I think so.
Nigga,
gotta
they will
play.
carry his ass. They will carry
He
his
gotta
ass
play.
like Byron Leftwich. He not
Can-
supposed to play. He
don't
shouldn't
know.
be playing.
He
Kim-
shouldn't be. He shouldn't be playing, but they're gonna need him to play because remember, Green Bay and Tampa is the first game.
I don't think he gets out of protocol. That's just me.
I think they said he already passed everything. I thought they said.
They
Andy
trying to switch it and say
Andy
that
said
it was
that.
a fucking.
Andy
They
said he
trying to
looking
switch
good.
it and say it was a pinched nerve in his neck, which
Exactly.
is neurological, but they saying that's not a neurological issue. I'm like, what the fuck, nigga? Last time I
Is
checked,
he in concussion protocol? Yes or no?
I'm-
Like that's
yeah.
all I care about.
Yeah,
yes,
Then he
Yeah.
doesn't play.
I think he
but
plays.
but trust me, he gonna play. Cause listen,
The NFL need that.
CBS will be screwed if Mahomes don't play.
Well, they
If
don't,
anybody ever had a concussion, nigga,
nobody.
that shit lasts
Yeah.
for a month.
you don't want to see Henny.
Easy.
Okay, Mahomes play. Can Buffalo go in there and still get him?
No,
I give them a
They
shot because of
barely
their
beat-
defense.
they barely beat the Ravens.
I give it-
dog.
No. We
Okay,
marched
so,
on them and the game was very be tied before we threw that goddamn 101.
Yeah, like they
pick
barely
six.
beat the Ravens.
We was
They
there.
not-
The score
that
was
drive.
the score was 10-3.
I wasn't impressed. I wasn't impressed with that offense
Hey.
like that.
It would have been more than that. We hit those
Oh,
few field
listen,
goals,
the defense-
which would have been.
Yeah, that's 9 to 10. That defense came to play though. The Ravens defense came to play though.
Yeah, they only had what 10 points.
10 points, right. That pick
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, that pick six. Yeah, they only really gave him 10 points.
He
Yo,
scared him down.
he could've fucking-
The Ravens
yo,
got to get rid of those fucking old
I'm so-
corners, man.
I'm so annoyed.
All
No,
I'm so
the
mad
Ravens. What's
about
wrong with
that.
their corners?
Old corners.
Why didn't he run that
Jimmy
shit
Smith
into
is
there?
done.
Jimmy played a slot now.
Jimmy's
Nigga,
done.
Jimmy played. No,
The
Marlon
defense
played
was
the
a
slot.
He D Beasley ass up the whole game.
No,
Listen,
Cole
hold
Beasley
on.
think Cole Beasley think he a
Marlon-
rapper, all
Bro,
right?
the problem is the offense, right?
He need to be-
Ravens fans, the problem is the offense, right?
O line,
Yeah,
the
The
O
problem
line.
is the passing game.
Okay, so is it coaching or is it players?
It's
It's
passing
both.
game.
It's
It's
both.
the O line.
It's a little bit of both.
But is it Jackson?
No.
No, stop playing, man. Come on with that
It's
bull.
the
You said the passing
O-line-
game.
The O
And the
line is
passing
hurt,
I did say the
and
passing
people had
game.
the O line is hurt.
Right, so it's
it
the-
forced
it's
people to
the-
move over.
It's the guys
To
in the
play
skill
position.
position.
That's not the
Hey,
issue.
Rel,
That's not the issue. We
What you
need
talking about?
Bro,
Jay talking about what I'm talking about.
What Jay talking about? We need a number one receiver. We had no O line issues. We had the fucking number one
yo,
receiver
you see
attacking the
how
league.
good. Yo, you see how good Josh Allen looked with a fucking number one receiver who can beat people 1-on-1? Like,
Oh, yeah.
man,
And a part of it is maturation as well. Like
The
maturation.
Hollywood Browns are supposed to be your number one receiver, right?
He's not.
hell
Yeah.
no.
He's not.
Yeah.
That boy, you
we're
ever
not
seen
having that
boy without his
conversation.
pad?
Yeah. Like,
You ever seen him without his pads on?
I'm not saying he is. I'm just asking the question. Like,
yeah. I
the-
don't think we utilize him the correct way, right? He should definitely be on bubble screens all day long and making athletic plays, right?
Leave him in the slot?
He little shit.
yeah.
No.
Is he in the slot or no?
Yeah, he is, but
the
he
problem
is,
with him
but
being
they
in the
line
slot
him up.
is it's dangerous for him because he's so small.
Right.
So,
He
yeah,
is,
oh
but
yeah.
they
But you got the Coles Beasleys and you got the who Buffalo got the
He's
little
smaller
triple.
than
Yeah,
them.
but they different.
Oh,
They
Cole
different.
Beasley. That's
Smaller
what
than
I'm
them?
talking about.
He's smaller,
smaller
than
than
them.
Beasley?
What?
Yeah.
Yo, y'all ever seen Hollywood with without his pads on? He
Yeah.
looked like
No.
a 10-12 football player.
Yeah.
I couldn't pick Hollywood out of a lineup.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
his
you got-
jersey on.
Yeah.
You gotta
Hollywood's
watch the
small
games
dude.
every Sunday to see how little
Right.
he is.
Like, what's his name? Small, but he's stocky as shit. Tyreek Hill. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Like, he's not built like
he
Tyreek
got like
Hill.
30 pounds. Tyreek Hill got 30 pounds on Hollywood.
Easy. Easy.
All right, so
Easy.
well, who's left? Who we got winning it all?
Tampa.
Kansas City, bro.
I'm in the Tampa
Okay.
space.
Tampa.
Tampa and Tampa.
I'm personally
I
calling
give
him.
you the right to change your mind if Patrick Mahomes isn't playing this weekend. You still got KC if he plays. If he don't play. Oh, okay.
But if I got Buffalo. If not, I think.
Nah, I'm telling you, Mahomes is playing. He gotta play.
Josh Allen, that
They
little.
will be.
I like Josh Allen.
They will be screwed.
No, I got
Mahomes
Kansas City.
Don't play.
But I think the AFC wins it. I think the AFC wins it.
No matter what.
Yep.
Huh. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So you think Buffalo come out? You think Buffalo winning it?
Yes, I think so. I like
Buffalo
Allen.
can't run the football. Like they can't run the football.
They don't got nobody.
They don't have no running back.
They don't got nobody for. They don't got because the Bull Moss got hurt. They don't got nobody for. What's the name though?
Who?
For yeah.
Diggs.
Yeah.
Oh, Diggs.
And Allen with that.
That's one dude.
Allen get down that red zone. He's the running back.
Who don't have anybody for
Flush,
Diggs?
they had 10 points. They not that dynamic. They had 10 points.
I don't think any defense that's left was got the corners y'all got.
Oh boy, put a hat on him, Mr. Rat.
Who?
Matthews.
Yeah, they cool.
One crack, Diggs gonna think twice.
Hold on, you said Matthews.
Honey Badger?
Tyrann Matthews.
I said if they. I'm talking about Green Bay and Tampa.
Oh,
if they get out of there.
Oh,
Green Bay they got Jair Alexander. He cool.
He nice, yeah.
Number 23.
The Smith brothers gonna get some pressure. Hold on, they gonna get some pressure on
Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson
can't guard Mike. Listen, can't guard Mike need to change his name because he was guarded yesterday. He didn't get
He been guarded
catches
for the last 2 years.
He ain't just people.
Yo, Justin Jefferson got busy on that Green Bay. What's the name? On that Green Bay secondary. Justin Jefferson got real busy on him.
He might be.
And y'all say Cousins can't throw, so
he can't though. Like what?
All right, well I'm just saying Jefferson got busy with Cousins that can't throw, so
he also threw 2 picks. Neef.
We beat them.
I'm
not talking about the first game. I'm talking about the second game.
A blind squirrel.
Talking about the game when
he you don't listen. He threw that out there when he threw 2 picks. He don't even know. Like the fuck out of here.
I had Kirk Cousins in my fantasy, so yes, I know.
What week was that?
Picks.
What week was that?
Week 1.
5.
No, I'm talking about we lost to them the first game. I'm talking about the second game. Get on my nerves, yo. All right, Dr. Dre's home. It's good to know. He's in the studio doing music that we'll never hear.
Welcome home, Dr. Dre.
Welcome home, Doc. Welcome home.
Yo, we talk about COVID. Talking about like so. What happened to Jeremiah? Like he came. Nobody know what he doing, but Dr. Dre goes straight to the studio with no mask.
At least Jeremiah puts out music. Dr. Dre don't never listen. His wife is going to drop all that if he ever. Hopefully it's a long time from now. But
what a brain aneurysm got to do with COVID? Like somebody was in a thing with no mask. I was with a bunch of coworkers this weekend too without no mask. We all took COVID tests. It took 15 minutes. So like we done had whole parties all year with no mask.
True.
So
True. I was at a party about a month ago. I was with some people that I know and we all know. And I was like, yo, I'm not wearing this mask all night. Like I'm not doing it, bro. At all. Aaliyah would have been 42 the other day.
Happy belated, baby girl. Happy belated.
I'm so mad that I can't get my hands on her music. That should be drawn, man.
Yeah. You can't find that. You can't find it nowhere.
Anywhere. What do you think? What do you think of 42-year-old Aaliyah? What would her place be out here right now? You think she'll still be doing music?
A lot of these R&B singers using her aesthetic. They're using her aesthetic.
I think she would have transitioned to movies.
Yep, you took the words right out of my mouth. She'd have definitely been in movies.
More money in the movies, and she was doing that.
Definitely.
No, listen, that joint when she 22, 23, real slim. When she like 42, boy, she bad like a motherfucker.
Yeah, that wasn't creepy at all. This nigga lusting over a dead woman, dog.
Why did you come back, yo? We was doing just fine without you. Yo.
Nobody. I'm the only one that was uncomfortable with that.
I ain't like you.
I got full blown.
I did
full blown necrophilia. Yo said, yo, she wasn't dead. She put that 40-year-old weight on.
This thing is the worst, yo. Deshaun Watson, is he gonna be moved?
Yes.
Yep.
They talking about JJ Watt might be leaving too.
Yeah, JJ Watt gonna leave too.
Come to Baltimore, JJ.
JJ he got Baltimore.
Oh yeah, breaking news. What's his name getting cut tomorrow?
Ingram. Yeah, Mark Ingram. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we knew that. They ain't even been playing him. He ain't play all year.
They sent my man RG3 home with his walking papers too.
Oh yeah.
They cut RG too.
Oh yeah. They got 11 people. They're gonna try out tomorrow. If they don't make it, those 11 people getting the X. And one of them is Tyler Huntley.
What the tight end?
The quarterback.
The one that they put in the game besides RG3.
They need a backup though. That's for sure.
Yeah. Where y'all see Watson going though?
He might go to I don't know.
He's talking Miami.
The Colts, maybe the Colts.
Miami got that third pick.
Philly.
They got that third pick from
He's not going to Miami.
He's not going to
Texas.
Miami.
They got that from
Why not? He ain't going to Miami.
Why not he gonna go to Miami? You wouldn't take Deshaun Watson over Tua? What?
No, I see him going to.
You got to trade Tua. You can't keep Tua there.
New England. You trade
Tua.
Giving up.
You trade Tua.
New England got to give up.
Somebody say New England.
They don't have nothing to give.
They don't got nobody to give up. They just coming up with shit like. I
Yo,
heard
you
San
trade.
Francisco.
Y'all telling me y'all wouldn't take Deshaun Watson over Tua?
I would.
They're not going to do that. That money. That money there.
What money? Tua on a rookie contract.
Deal. Ain't no money.
What money? Deshaun worth every penny,
money.
bro.
They was talking about. They was talking about he probably go to the Niners.
I seen that.
That would be amazing with Kyle Shanahan calling the plays.
That's a Super Bowl team right there. That's all they need is Super Bowl. That's all they need is a fucking quarterback.
That's it.
Yeah. All right, so is Drew Brees a top all time? Is he top 5 quarterback?
All time?
No.
Like ever?
No.
The record books will say different,
but he played 9 games in the dome every season. No, get him out of here. Don't get me started on that overrated SOB.
Damn.
Because Flux, like you just said, the record books. I think people get those total yards. They get that shit confused. Just because you the all-time leader in passes, that automatically makes you a top quarterback of all time. Or if you threw all these touchdowns, that make you a top quarterback of all time. Nah, not the case.
Right.
Because
he not even first of all, the game is different. And he played in controlled conditions 9 games out of the season, right? Easily. Like, because they play Atlanta twice. So
I was wondering where that 9 came
whenever
from.
Whenever you see Drew Brees throw outside in the elements, his ball was funky and it was dying. He had no velocity. He never had a big arm anyway. Right. And when you throw the ball 30, 40, 50 times a game, you're going to have 300 yards, 400-yard games.
I'll say this. His performance from last night, and I said this on my episode yesterday. I just dropped it, Sports with Dre Day podcast. This is karma for him taking a shot at Kaepernick early this year. So that's why I don't feel sorry for him playing the way he played yesterday. Because that's karma for what he said about Cap.
If you look at his history, if you look at his performance and the playoff history, there's been a lot of Drew Brees choking in big games. It ain't this.
That's why he ain't in the top 5.
He can fill the stat book up, but man, you watch. Like, I ain't saying that y'all don't watch football. I watch football, but the way I watch football, I'll be like, all right, can this dude actually do what they saying he can do? Or is this just schemed up? You look at them joints, sometimes people be wide. Like back in the day when he had Colston and Devery Henson on the day, wide open. You ain't never see him at this, like when Aaron Rodgers be squeezing stuff like between 3 people just to get it to Devontae Adams or making whoever bum third receiver he got on that team look nice.
All right, if you the Saints, are you going with Winston or are you going with Hill?
They should have went with Winston all season.
They should have went with Winston.
Yeah, I think Winston gonna get a shot. Now we're gonna see if it's a scheme. If Winston come out here and go crazy, we're gonna know that scheme got a lot to do with it. I mean, we know it's a scheme a little bit. We know it's a scheme.
Like the thing with Jameis is people like the 30 interceptions or whatever how many threw last year. That's bad. That's terrible.
30,
right?
Mm-hmm. 30 for 30.
He also threw 30 plus touchdowns. You can't get out the bed and just throw 30 touchdowns. You can't get out the bed and just throw for 4,000 yards. Like, that's talent. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not just him being an average quarterback. Like, and he got the LASIK this summer. So apparently the motherfucker, the brother couldn't see for his whole life because he said himself, he like you seen him squinting on the sideline since he been in college. So once he got the LASIK, he said he been seeing stuff he never seen. So we don't even know if it was just a functionality thing all these years. And he just was throwing to the wrong jersey.
He had the Rudy Gay effect. He got LASIK.
Yeah, he got
Rudy
Jameis
still ain't
got
been
LASIK.
shit.
Like I never understood why a quarterback wouldn't want to make sure his eyes were okay, but that's neither here nor there.
Right.
But I think if they keep Jameis, I don't think they're keeping Jameis because apparently Sean Payton loves what Taysom Hill can do.
Yeah. He love Hill. Yeah, he love
I've
him.
never seen
You
a more
can keep
mediocre.
both.
That's just peak mediocre white man. Like you just gonna give him the job because he's the mediocre white man. Because that boy can't
a black boy that same ain't getting that look.
He got the complexion for the protection. That's why he gonna ride with him. You know
how
they do.
He can't throw the ball though.
Okay, real quick. Lamar Odom is going to be in a celebrity boxing match. Who would be a good opponent?
Me.
Rehab. Like what the hell?
Rehab.
DMX.
Hey yo, one thing about you, Jordan, you the only one go missing for an hour and come back and still be effective.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
He's going for a whole fucking hour and come back just
technical difficulties.
We gotta get that internet right though, because I don't know what the fuck you just said.
DMX, because they both former cokeheads.
Hey yo, DMX like my Uncle Mike. I swear to God, I be seeing next like Uncle Mike. Is that you?
You just gonna throw Uncle Mike under the bus like that? What if he's listening?
Uncle Mike got a little gut, is all I'm saying. They got the gray beard, they bald, they dark skin. They work.
That's not why you.
No, that's just no. My uncle ain't never did no coke, no crack.
Coke bout. The coke bout.
I thought you said Mike. I thought you said Mike like to dip and dab. He like to play a little bit.
I want to do that, Uncle Mike. Shout out to Uncle Mike.
X-Man. X had on red Timberlands.
Yeah, that's some New York shit. What's that about, Dre? What's that about, Dre?
X had on red Timberlands.
Listen. I don't know. Listen. I stick to my black and the plain old constructs. The red ones, I don't know anything about.
What's up with them different color wave caps though? Like I'm at the do rags. Like
I can't grow waves to save. I can't get waves to save my life. So I really wouldn't know. I really wouldn't know.
Don't worry, JB can't grow a beard to save his life, so you the only one need help.
There you go. There you go, boy. Y'all got anything else y'all want to cover?
Well, thank you for having me on here, man.
They said they drawing the paperwork for Lil Wayne to get his pardon.
Oh, to get his pardon, yeah. But we knew that though.
Who from Trump?
Hey,
yeah. What about Bill Cosby and goddamn R. Kelly? They need that too.
What about Kels?
Jay always go to the extreme. No,
yo, don't nobody want Kels in the street.
Why you want an old rapist out?
Nigga, I want my Jello pop.
2 old rapists. Like,
Cosby can come out. Kels can stay in.
Our whole podcast about to be canceled and be problematic. What are y'all talking about?
They can put
Cos can come out. Kels can stay in.
Free Bill Cosby. No,
they can put Bill Cosby on house arrest though. They can put Bill Cosby on house arrest. I'm not saying they. I'm just saying he old as shit.
So what?
No, I'm not saying let him go. I'm just saying.
You never seen old dudes don't still try to take it.
If he was white, he wouldn't be on house arrest. He wouldn't be.
Now that R. Kelly shit though, you violating.
Yeah,
Jay.
but he ain't. And
Jay,
he wrong. So I don't get you.
Jay, you violating with that R. Kelly shit though. You gotta stop.
Hey, bro, y'all see Catherine Pugh reached out to Trump for her pardon?
No, that's funny.
She
got fan time. I know she got fan time.
Yes. What? Wire fraud.
I called Jay and he was playing Hit It Hard from the Back. I'm like, what are you doing? Oh, bro, no, we're not listening to that kind of shit no more.
First of all, I wouldn't even answer you if I was listening to that. My name's not Jordan. I don't play Xbox. All right, I'm a PlayStation type of nigga.
Oh wow.
So
hey JB, what's
that? Okay. You ducking smoke. Just say you ducking smoke, dog. That's all.
I'm ducking smoke for that ancient ass system. I ain't coming over that shit.
You ducking smoke, dog.
Yeah, y'all got anything else y'all want to cover?
Nah, man. I want to thank my man Dre for coming out tonight, man.
Before we go, I gotta ask this. Now, Flush, I asked you this already because you was on my, you know what I'm saying, my IG thing that I do. So for the rest of y'all, I gotta ask this one question. Top 5, right? We all have them. We all have celebrity crushes, right? So y'all could be naive about it if you want. Give me your top 5 celebrity crushes right now, if you could think off the top of your head. Let's end this with a
Regina
bang.
Hall.
Okay.
Regina Hall.
Okay.
Oh, you saying my boo all quick? Like, what's going on with you?
Chill. What's up? However you want to throw it, Playboy. We can rumble.
Our R&B group just broke up just now. Like,
Yeah.
I always got my top 5 locked and loaded.
Go ahead, Ralph.
Yeah, go ahead, Ralph. Go ahead, Ralph.
All right, go ahead.
Keisha Cole, Regina King.
Okay.
Right? I like Blake Lively. I'm a Blake Lively fan.
Random. Go ahead.
Huh?
Okay.
Who was that?
Okay. That was very random.
Let him finish.
Yeah.
Let him finish.
Right. So,
my bad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna Google that, don't I?
Crystal Smith. And let me see if I can say this one. No, I'll leave it right there. I can't say that one. I might get some static. I might get some static, and I don't need no static in my life.
All right.
What you got, Jay? No strippers, Jay.
Now, hold on, let me come back. No, no.
Black China.
I got Liz. I can't stand Black China. I got Liz Cabbage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got Scarlett Johansson.
Oh.
I got Rihanna. I got Serena. And then my last one,
Mississippi Mom. What's her name? Evelyn? What's Mississippi Mom name, Jay? Patrice, right.
And first of all, it's not Mississippi Mom. It's Mercedes Mom.
Oh, yeah, it's Mercedes Mom. My bad.
Get my show. Shout out to P Valley. I need y'all to come back, sir. Get y'all right as the right.
This should be fucking writing.
But there you go. That will buy.
Nigga, cool. Can you pop back up?
No, I don't. That's a hard question, man. And
I think I got it. I got mine solid. What I say? Regina Hall.
Okay.
Peter.
Okay.
Rihanna.
Okay.
Marissa Tomei.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that one.
Okay.
And what was my fifth? Damn, I can't think of my fifth.
Oh,
yeah, Beyonce.
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
that's
Queen,
what my fifth was.
okay.
That's
Queen
what my
B,
fifth
okay.
was. Tracy Ellis Ross.
I ain't mad at that. No, when I was young, I didn't appreciate her like I appreciate her now.
Cause she definitely got better.
Girlfriends wasn't.
I'm with you. I'm with you on that one.
Girlfriends wasn't really showing. No.
But now, shit.
Cool.
So speaking of girlfriends, like so my list is a little what's the name? But speaking of girlfriends, I actually like. I don't know her name. I think is it Jill Marie, the one with the big lips? Tony,
yes,
I believe is her name.
Jill Marie Jones.
Yeah, I like her. Now it's been a while, so my list is a little outdated or whatever. It actually dwindled over the years, but that's neither here nor there.
Right.
But Sanaa Lathan has made the list.
Ooh,
okay. Has made the list.
Has made the list. Damn.
I like the Instagram girl Bria Miles. Y'all know her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Amen.
Yeah,
Amen. Cool.
Yeah, she and that like so I had to put that. I like somebody. It's another little Instagram. What's the name? But she less know it's a Jane. But who else? Who I used to like? I used to like Khalees. I got to put it out there. Especially when she first came out.
And she crazy too. And she crazy too.
And she yeah, right. And she,
that play a part. I'm with you, cool.
That thing we like, right?
Yeah.
And so I could see the Keisha Cole, you know what I mean, thing, especially when she first came out. And who else?
Keisha with the get.
Who else? I used to like the Sofia Vergara. The Modern Family.
From Modern Family.
Sofia Vergara.
Okay.
La Vida Loca.
Okay.
That's
So
a strong
La
pick.
Vida
That's a
Loca.
strong pick.
Okay.
Oh, y'all ain't up on Four Brothers. My bad. All right. Yo, know who used to be the shit to be back in the day? She fell off crazy though. I used to love Vivica A. Fox show. Like back in the day, like Independence Day, like that
Set
Vivica.
it off. Set it
Yeah,
off.
right. That Vivica was.
Can I say my 5?
Yeah, go ahead, Dre.
Big man with the beard. I appreciate you said Liz Cambridge because that tells me you watch the WNBA somewhat.
Oh, who's the White Howard fiance?
Hold
on. Are you
Tia
hold
Cooper.
on. I know
Tia
what you
Cooper.
about to say now. Go ahead.
Huh?
Go ahead. What you about to say?
Oh, he Candace
Go ahead.
Parker.
What you going to say? I know what you about to say.
Candace Parker.
That's Candace Parker. I remember that on the list.
That's my baby. Well, that's my boo. I can't say she's my baby, but she's my boo. Number 4, I'm gonna go with Monica. Monica.
Okay.
That's the attitude. The attitude bring the sixes. Yep.
That's the goon right there. My fellow Scorpio.
I was about to say he definitely like that attitude. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that attitude. Yes, indeed. Number 3, I'm going with Rihanna.
Okay.
Number 2, I'm going with Ashanti.
I like that.
The newer Ashanti, not the older Ashanti, right?
Oh yeah, the absolute, the vintage vagina Ashanti. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And number 1, Flush. You know how I get. You know how I get when it comes to this woman. Y'all are familiar with the y'all are familiar with the show In Living Color, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, J-Lo. No, what I thought you was gonna say
Jennifer.
I thought you were gonna say Angela Bassett though, because you kept talking about Angela Bassett when I was on there.
Oh no. She's my favorite female actress. Yeah.
Okay.
But
I do
my celebrity crush, J-Lo, number 1. J-Lo. That's my baby. I
need to make an alteration to my
A-Rod gotta catch this fade.
Damn.
You know he juicy.
Regina Hall might make my list. Regina Hall might make my list.
Yeah.
Regina Hall was in my list.
I'm telling you,
she was in my list, but
I like that.
Her and Pay the Fool, yo.
I'm telling you, cool.
I like Taylor Rooks, the young thing. I don't usually go young. I don't usually go young, but Taylor Rooks, the young one.
Yeah.
Oh, shit for that shit. You got Kelly Champion. I mean, the list go on. Shit.
Hey,
I don't like
cool.
Carrie attitude these days.
I wanted to change my joint. Oh yeah, y'all just said it. Y'all said Carrie Champion. That was it.
Oh, hell yeah, Carrie Champion is that shit.
I ain't mad at that one either.
Damn, nobody looking for an entitlement with Jada.
Hell, I'm good.
Nah.
I'm good.
Entanglement? Nah, I'm good.
Entitlement? Hey, yo, Jay, what the fuck? You know what? This is Brothers Talking Shit, episode 127.
Plus, you ain't
you know what he said? Ain't nobody looking for no entitlement with Jada.
Plus, you ain't do your list, Flush.
Oh, I did mine before. I did mine on the drink.
Thank y'all for having me on here, man. I fuck with y'all heavy every time y'all drop something new, man. While I'm at work, y'all the first one that I listen to, man. So I definitely keep y'all in my rotation, man. Thank y'all for having me on here. Go ahead. Hey, first of all, we appreciate you, Dre. This ain't the last time neither, man. We definitely gonna have you come back through though, bro. Oh no, y'all gotta have me back on here because I'm not done with y'all. I'm not done with y'all. What we might have to do is flip it and let you bring what you do to our joint. That's what we might have to do. Take a week. We'll talk about it. We'll take a week and you bring what you do. Like and that. You might A-Mike the situation. We might do some things and have some conversations. Okay.
Word to mother, son. Word to mother.
Okay. We're gonna talk about that in a second. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. This is Brothers Talking Shit, episode 127. I love y'all, man. We out here.
Love y'all, fellas.
Yeah. Peace.